What we saw 2 weeks ago at Ballard Memorial, we talked about it. We saw Jamarion Gardner take that step and become a running back. He had 20 carries, 158 yards, and a couple of scores. Most of that in the first half.
Right.
You had, we're going with JTD now, right?
Yes,
we're going officially with JTD. Tovion Temple Dickerson, 3 catches, 98 yards. Some growth out of this Panther team. The other thing that we saw was we saw some gang tackling. We knew that one big kid that they had at Ballard Memorial. We had the gang tackle. He was 6'4", 250. It was going to take 4 or 5 of us to get him down, and we were able to do that and force 3 fumbles.
Bingo. And not only gang tackle, but take advantage of it, too.
Right. Yeah. And so I do think that we've got some confidence coming into this ball game tonight, coming off of that game. Now, can we continue to develop that and continue to grow with that? Because, again, what Coach Mikey Bitton has said to this point is the games against Glasgow, against Logan County, against Paducah at the end of the year, all of those games are to prepare us to be better against Class A schools. Our district, which is considered a weak district, preparing us for the playoffs because our sister district is tough. And so if all of that is to prepare us for that, then we've got to come out tonight in what should be a competitive football game, and we've got to figure out how to get a big win on a big night at home, as you mentioned, before the back.
That's right. What a great night. And also, we haven't even mentioned this so far. You may have, Chris, but honoring the 83 team.
Yes.
I mean, that is just incredible. It's been 40 years ago.
Yeah, some of us actually remember that.
I do not.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, but an incredible football team. Some consider the best that Russellville ever had. Just an incredible football team. And was looking through the article that Jim Turner wrote, actually going back to when they honored them in the 30th anniversary. And, a team that the team that they beat in Cumberland in the state championship in '83 was a team that had only lost 1 game over the course of the 2 previous seasons. That was the state championship to Paris the year before. To make it to through the playoffs, they defeated a Paris team that had the nation's longest winning streak at 38 games. They defeated them right here on the Ray Stadium turf. I was at that football game, remember it well. You had Jonathan Cage, who I think was the first Panther first-team All-Stater since 1950. Oscar York was a second-team All-Stater. Andy Woodall, the quarterback. You just had such a talented team, both offensively and defensively, for the Russellville Panthers in '83. Coach Ken Barrett was not just the Class A Coach of the Year, was the statewide Coach of the Year. And, of course, now, as they honor them tonight, the Panthers will play on Ray Stadium at Ken Barrett Field. And it will certainly be great to see those gentlemen who have gotten a little older. May have picked up a pound or two, may have dropped a hair or two. But certainly will be great to see those guys and the cheerleaders, the supporters, the band, so many folks that will come back tonight again as we celebrate the '83 team, but also they celebrate their 40-year class reunion tomorrow night. You've got the Alumni Association meet and greet going on right now before the game, and of course tomorrow is parade day with the tobacco. Well, and as we broadcast this live, the parade will have already happened. Once this is on the air Saturday afternoon at 1, the parade will have already happened, and the events will be going on downtown as part of the 66th Tobacco and Heritage Festival.
We got to go, but you got a 10-second answer here.
10 seconds.
83 you're claiming maybe the best team ever. Help me, because I don't. About 90s, about far back as I go.
Okay.
Was our defense the best defense ever a few years ago when we made the state championship run?
No.
Who's the better one?
I would say both the 90, 83, all of the state championship teams, I believe, had better defenses. And the question then becomes that whether it was the best team or not is actually not necessarily the 80 or the 90 team.
87?
No, a lot of people say it was some of the 60 teams, the 66 team that didn't win state, that was absolutely loaded. And then you get into, quite literally, what may be the most decorated and most talented high school football player ever in this area, which was Larry Johnson, Sr. Some of Larry Sr.'s teams, he was an All-American. And so we've had a pretty storied history right here.
No doubt. Well, I mean, I've gone way over the 10 seconds, but you think of all the John Myers teams that, got just to a regional or semifinals, they were loaded, not to that level, but loaded. Our state championship team was a good team, but our offense was behind the defense. It's probably a top 10 team we've had, but it just shows you how good we have been and continue hopefully to be in years to come.
That's it.
But our opinion matters about all this?
Not at all.
The one that does is next. Head coach Mikey Benton. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Folks come from miles around to eat at Roy's Barbecue. Delicious pulled pork, barbecue beef, ribs, or chicken. Plus, Roy's mouth-watering catfish, burgers, club sandwiches, and daily specials. Served with tasty sides like baked beans, white beans, coleslaw, and potato salad. Finish it off with a slice of homemade pie or one of Roy's one-of-a-kind fried thighs. Hungry yet? Head to Roy's Barbecue, 101 Sarah Lane, just off the Russellville bypass. And the Little Pit, 414 Franklin Street, Russellville.
Are you finding that you just aren't using your home phone as much as you used to? Instead, are you using your cell phone and your home Wi-Fi to stay connected to friends and family? Did you know that you could drop your home phone with LTC Connect and still retain your cooperative membership with your internet package? Yeah, you could save approximately $20 per month when also considering all the taxes and fees from the phone line. Simply call LTC Connect today to learn more.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Russellville High School Varsity
at Logan Aluminum.
For decades, Logan Memorial Hospital has provided personal, compassionate care in the expected and unexpected moments of life. From adolescence through adulthood, orthopedic care to emergencies, we're committed to improving life and health in this community we all love. Visit loganmemorial.com to make an appointment or find a provider today. Be well, live well. That's why we're here. Logan Memorial Hospital.
I'm Brian White, president of Auburn Bank, and I'm inviting you to visit our brand new location at 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. After months of planning and preparation, construction, and moving, we're excited to be open and doing business in our new facility. Same great customer service, new location. So please come see us at Auburn Bank, where serving you comes first. 404 Hopkinsville Road, Russellville, and now 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Right where we want to be, back home. Caverna, pretty good Caverna team. They're not the Caverna pass where you just run over them. They've got some solid players.
Oh yeah, 100%. They got a very, very, very good running back, sophomore. I know last game against Fulton, he ran for 381 yards and 5 touchdowns. So, regardless of whoever you're playing, to be able to run like that, it means that you're definitely doing something the correct way. So when you watch film, you see the explosiveness that he has. We got a tall task in front of us to be able to gang tackle him and make sure we get hats on him. Offensively, again, as always, got to take care of the ball and, definitely put some points up on the board.
How many? We typically don't ask the question, but how many points do you think it takes? Because I think we can't contain him. Stop him, I don't know. I'm sure he's going to score some tonight, but so what kind of point total do you think it takes?
Honestly, I don't have a set number in my head. Long as at the end of the game is more than what they got, I'm good with it.
So you talked gang tackling tonight. You mentioned it again. Is it one where you have a linebacker kind of has an eye on this guy all the time, or is it, what kind of defensive mentality do you have?
Nah, it's literally the entire team. Somebody with the magnitude and the way that this guy runs, that's been our focus literally the entire time in practice. We always have to know and identify where 4 is. Our game plan coming in is to literally make somebody else beat us. So definitely we're going to have all eyes on him, and, hopefully, literally just that, we try to make them go to somebody else in order to advance and try for them to make it tough for them to go out and try to be successful.
What's the thing about Caverna that you think you can take advantage of? What are some windows that you can be successful in?
I feel like up front we can definitely win the battle both offensively and defensively. I think that our guys can kind of come out and play bully ball, so to say, kind of like what we did against Ballard. Long as we just hold on to the ball, take care of the ball, and, I believe our O-lineman can hold on to these blocks and, to be able to get Jamarion, Tutu, whoever else, running the ball just to give them those gaps to be able to break free.
Injury reports today?
Only person that will be out is Cameron Bertram. He rolled his ankle in the JV game on Monday against Franklin.
Excellent, Coach. Good luck tonight. Thank you, sir.
All right, I appreciate it.
Head coach of the Panthers, Mikey Benton. We'll be back to start lineup. This is Panther football on WRUS.
When it comes to your health, Yates Pharmacy is the MVP, most valuable pharmacy. Whether you need prescription medication, a vaccination, or over-the-counter remedy, at Yates Pharmacy, they'll go the extra mile to get you back on your feet and back in the game. Make sure Yates Pharmacy is on your healthcare team. They're open weekdays from 8:30 to 5:30 and 8:30 to 1:30 on Saturdays at 432 Hopkinsville Road in Russellville. Call anytime at 270-726-8451.
Back at Race Stadium, counting down the kickoff. Starting lineup time for Caverna. They look like this on the line. 72, Cody Guinez, 6', 270 senior. Number 70 is Drew Morrell, 5'10", 300 junior. Number 62 is Caden Smith, a 5'7", 215 freshman. Number 56 is Jacob Richardson, 5'7", 175 freshman. And number 55 is Zedrick Drawhorn, a 5'10", 230 junior. Running back is number 24, L.D. Wagner. He's 5'10", 205 junior. Also number 9 is Kenyon Martin at running back, 6'2", 215 sophomore. Also at running back, who will get the main load, is number 4, Tyson Martin, 6'1", 215 sophomore. Out wide is Jalen Crane, number 11, 6', 160 sophomore. And then the quarterback is number 3, Russell Williams, 6'4", 205. He is a junior. Russellville looks like this on the line. Number 74 is Kayvon Edmonds. He's a senior, 5'10", 285. Number 70 is Evan Edge. He is 5'9", 200 sophomore. 68 is Landon Bibb. He's a 5'11", 280 sophomore. Number 55 is Miller Bloodworth. He's a 5'9", 210 junior. Number 52 is Sam Edge. He's a 6', 225 junior. Running backs you'll see sometimes. Donovan Armstrong, number 30, a senior, 5'9", 210. Also, number 5, Jamarian Gardner. He's a 5'10", 160 freshman. Out wide is number 11, JTD. He's a 5'10", 160 freshman. Also out wide is number 7, Amaris Morrow. He's a 6'160 freshman. Also out wide, number 2, Tutu McKay. He's a 6'2", 180 junior. And number 4, TK Darden. He's a 5'10", 160 freshman. The quarterback, number 3, Hunter Hallman. He's a 5'10", 200-pound junior. We'll be back with the kickoff. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
A funeral service should be an event that honors and highlights your loved one's life. It should be both meaningful and memorial, and as unique as the individual being celebrated. The service should reflect the personal values, interests, and experiences. All of those things that form the rich tapestry of a life worth celebrating. I'm Will McCormick of Price Funeral Home, and along with Jason Raleigh, we understand the importance of creating a meaningful funeral service. For more information, visit pricefuneralhome.com.
Race Stadium, Ken Barrett Field, district action tonight. Russellville hosting Caverna right before our Tobacco Festival weekend. John Burt Reynolds alongside Chris McGinnis, and we're ready for kickoff. Christopher?
Well, JB, let me tell you, the Caverna won the toss. They chose to defer. The Russellville Panthers will receive on this beautiful Friday night before the Tobacco and Heritage Festival Parade Day here in beautiful Race Stadium on a Friday night. 68 degrees with cloudy skies. There are some shower activities over to our west, over just west of Christian County. We'll see if that affects this game later on this evening. But for now, it's a beautiful night for football. Let's get it started.
Caverna will kick off. Russell will work right to left on the dial. The offense will take the field first in a very important district game. End over end, kick low, will hit at the 30, bounce to the 20. The 19 is where they will return it in Morrow. Up the field to the 30, 31, and that is where Russellville will take over in their black uniforms, white numbers, black helmets, gold RHS, pink socks, pink gloves. Caverna white away uniforms, the kind of purplish blue numbers, and the white helmet to start. Love the pink for breast cancer awareness all over the field, including in the Panther.
The Coach Mikey Benton in the pregame, JB, talked about bully ball. And even on that opening kickoff, you saw an attitude that we haven't seen out of a Caverna team. I don't know if we've ever seen it at all. But, they come out and they kind of smacked us around a little bit just on the kickoff. They come out with a lot of attitude. They came in expecting to win this football game tonight.
2 receivers either side. Hallman in the gun. Gardner to his left. Got actually Nurse starting out wide left tonight. 2-2 and JTD out wide right. Handoff to Gardner. He's met in the backfield, but makes 3 men miss. Gets it back to the middle of the field, crosses the 35, and gets to the 36. Chris, how did he gain 5 yards?
Just an amazing jump cut. They had him hemmed behind the line of scrimmage. We talked about it last week with Ballard Memorial. Jamarion Gardner, the light switch went off 2 weeks ago. And it went off in that he exploded through the hole, but then his vision was so much better. He was seeing the lanes. He was seeing things open up before they did so that he could make those quick cuts, and that's exactly what he did there. Stopped on a dime, jump cut to the left, saw the lane, and was able to get out and get positive yardage out of what could have easily been a loss of 2 or 3.
3 receivers going wide right, single left. Morrow left. We got 2-2 Nurse, JTD wide right. Gardner to the right of Hallman in the gun from the 36 on 2nd and 5. How's that a delay of game? Is that really 40 seconds?
Teed off a quick, didn't it?
It did.
And that's going to give back the 5 yards that Gardner gained.
That's a head scratcher. I did not feel rushed at all with that work, but what do I know? Same formation. Now, though, 2nd and 10, so 5 yards means nothing. Snap. Hallman going to dump it off to Gardner. This is a run. Gardner, that's a face mask. No flag, and he'll lose 3 yards on the play back to the 28-yard line.
Caverna comes out with a 3-man front. They kind of run, it looks like a little 3-5 that they're running with that. They've got a single high safety in the back. We'll see what the Russellville Panthers look to do, see how Coach Mikey Benton chooses to attack this defense. They've got good size up front, but they've got very athletic linebackers. And in the, we talked about the 2 Martins, the running backs. I don't know what relation they are, if any, but
brothers.
They are brothers. In the Fulton County game the other night, they had 23 of the team's total tackles between them.
That's a good number.
Yeah, one had 13, one had 10.
3rd and 13. Hallman back to pass, looking downfield, looking at one-on-one. Got JTD. Can he run underneath it? No. Just misses him by about a half a yard, but it's exactly what Russell wanted on that play.
It was exactly what the Panthers wanted. A very well-thrown ball. Mark that one down, JB. Great ball by Hunter Hallman. Threw it out. Threw it to the sideline where his guy had the only shot at it. Threw it so that the safety couldn't cheat over to make a play. Really nice thrown ball. Don't know that JTD didn't come up just a little short on it. Maybe short-armed it a bit. But a really nice ball. Unfortunately for the Panthers, not a completion. And so they'll drop back in punt formation.
JTD, good snap. He'll punt it, not Hallman. And it's high, spiraling, not very far, but takes a Russellville bounce past the 50. Oh, really good bounce. Inside the 40, inside the 35, and will be down right there. So a nice flip to the field after the punt. Didn't go very far in the air, but took some great bounces.
Unfortunately for the Panthers, had that great tackle. We got every single play.
And Crane is the quarterback tonight when typically Williams is their starter. The pitch to Martin Tyson it is. Left side, Panthers are there and bring him down for a loss. Great game tackling on that play. Back to the 32.
2-2 McCage on the right side coming out of his linebacker spot and came up and not only set the corner but made the play on the big back Martin. And that's one of those things that we saw on film with Martin, JB. He's a bigger back, but he does have pretty good speed. And if he gets to the corner, he's trouble. Nice job by the Panthers that time to string him out and not let him get to the corner, and he ends up with a loss of 3 on the play.
Am I missing Russell Williams altogether, their quarterback number 3? I don't even see him on the sideline.
I thought I saw him warming up earlier.
Wonder what's going on there.
Is this him? Is he split out wide?
2 receivers either side. Back to pass, you see his big tall kid out wide. Now the quarterback in number 11, Crane, trying to break free. Panthers are there. Get him out of bounds around the 37-yard line. Well short of a first down, and it should bring up a punt for Caverna. Good call. Interesting why they're going out wide with him at 6'4" instead of running the QB position.
Well, at 6'4", maybe that's the answer, right?
He could be tight end.
Yeah, and the quarterback, obviously number 11 that time, Jalen Crane, showed some speed. He's a 6-footer himself, and so no small fry by any stretch of the imagination. 4th down for Caverna now, and they're going to show punt, but now We got 12 on the field? Oh, they have 12.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, they had 12 on the field. Okay.
Yep, they sure did. Good counting, Mr. Head Official. So back them up 5 yards. This will obviously make them punt. So they looked almost like in a fake formation.
Yeah.
But they backed it up to the 34. It would be 4th and 11, so you would think for sure they would punt the ball here. Decker, their punter. Morrow back deep, standing at his own 35. Punt gets away, goes to the left side of the field, not really returnable.
Get away.
Morrow, what is he doing? Picks it up, ball's on the ground, ball's still on the ground, still a fight for the football, and we'll wait for the official to see what he decides to do. What are we doing there, Chris?
I have no idea. I think it is fortunately going to be Russellville Panther football. I think we did come away with it.
They just now pointed that way.
But Morrow apparently not understanding the situation there at all as he touches the football. You just got to let it die. Bring your offense back out on the field. We lose 25 yards because of that.
Well, exactly, because the ball kept going backwards. If you just let it die, again, you're right, we'd have 20 yards ahead of us here. It's not a smart play.
And so now we're going to take over. Ball's on, what, the 24?
23.
23-yard line. Wow.
And it could have been down literally 40, 35, 40.
Yeah.
Two receivers going left, 2 men in the backfield. 2-2 joins Gardner. Single man, JTD out wide right. I think Nurse is your other receiver to the left, maybe. Snap. Going to be Gardner. Got some hole, closes quickly, and he'll get a couple to the 25-yard line and bring up a 2nd and 8.
And again, we talk about the growth of Jamarion Gardner last week, and what you see there, JB, is he's not standing back and waiting for a hole to develop. He's attacking the hole, getting into the hole quickly. He's got great speed. Get through the hole and then see where the lane is. And that's that growth and development of the back, because so often, especially with young backs, they want to dance and they want to try to make somebody miss. Well, doing that 3 yards deep doesn't help you. Get through the hole, get past the line of scrimmage, and then find the alley.
Trips left, single right. Hallman in the gun. Snap. Going to be a handoff, but that's Gardner again. Good hold, good break, good push forward, still on his feet. Let's see what we're marking. The far judge has got him right next to the first down marker at the 33. We'll wait on the spot.
Another good hard run that time by Jamarion Gardner. Looked for a moment like Hallman might pull that, like there may have been an option to it, but he did let it go with Gardner, and it's going to be enough for a Russellville Panther first down.
Yep, sure is. Got it just by half a football. We will take it. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Gardner, 4 carries for 12 yards, 3 yards, and a cloud of dust.
What it takes. 2 receivers either side. Gardner to the right. Gardner going to get it. Make a man miss. Bounce to the outside. See if he can make one more miss. Out of bounds at the 45. He gains 12 when, again, he could have been hit in the backfield. And you are seeing, Chris, a freshman come alive, flag on the play.
Yep, and unfortunately, I believe this one is going to come back. Nice run by Jamarion. Nice job by Morrow to do a nice job on the backside with the block as a wide receiver that helped free him. But unfortunately, it looks like there may have been a hold at the line of scrimmage that's going to bring this one back.
Oh, that's frustrating. Get 12 yards and take it all away.
And you think about it, JB, we're not even halfway into the first quarter, and the Panthers have already had the delay of game that put us behind the chains.
Right.
We've had the muff punt that cost us at least 15 yards.
Yep.
And now we've had the hold that brings back a 12-yard run by. So, I mean, we've already shot ourselves in the foot 3 times. We're not even 6 minutes into the ballgame.
You're right. Trips left, single right. Hallman in the gun. Gardner to the right. Back to pass. Middle of the field, it's way high and incomplete. JTD can jump, but not that high.
No. He's got hops, but he's got better wheels. Let's keep it closer to the ground. Let's let him run into one as opposed to running under one in that situation.
2nd and 20 from the 23. Of course, needing the 43 for a first down. 6:15 to go. First quarter, 0-0 is the scoreboard on a beautiful night for football.
Absolutely beautiful night. And I'm curious to see Coach Benton as he starts to use some different formations. I want to see him try to move this defense around a little bit. Let's go trips one time, see what happens when we spread them out.
Hunter drops it off 2-2, hits him right in the hands and can't come up with it. Incomplete. That's one I'd like back.
Yeah, that's an aspect that McCade's has really struggled with in making the transition from quarterback to a skill player, wide receiver, or even sometimes a running back. He's really struggled to just get his hands on the football, make a clean catch, and then go with it. He's such a great athlete that you almost feel like he has electricity. He wants to make a big play happen, and so he doesn't secure the catch before he tries to turn and run upfield.
Trips left,
Here we
single
go.
right.
Yeah, let's spread them out a little bit and see what they do. See if they walk these linebackers over, give us a little bit more room.
Allman in the gun, of course. Back to pass. Again, one-on-one coverage, just throwing it, ripping it. JTD, same exact position of the field, same exact about a half a yard overthrow.
And another really good ball by Hunter Hallman. Not going to fault him there. Threw it where, again, even with the single high safety, the safety did not have time to get over there to it. May have just outthrown his receiver. I know you and Coach Benton were talking about it the other night on the coaching show. You wanted to know if our quarterbacks could outthrow our receivers.
Yep, we've done it twice. By inches.
Yes.
Oh, me, I didn't know if it was possible. JTD then's got to run all the way back and punt. Thank goodness he's a soccer player, and as Coach Benton said, doesn't get tired. High punt, again, not very long. We'll see what the bounce does. Takes another Russellville bounce, not as aggressive this time. And will be downed at the 49 of the Panthers. So we don't flip the field enough to get it on our other end of the field. But still, Caverna working 49 yards.
26-yard punt that time by JTD, and Caverna will take over with the ball in Panther field position. Again, JB, we've had two offensive possessions. They both ended in punts, and we've been behind the chains because of penalties.
5:56 to go, no score, and Caverna's second drive upcoming. We looked really good defensively that first drive, and see if we can contain them again because they have got some size. Like we said, Williams is 6'4", the big running back 6'1", 215. Kenyon is 6'2", 215, another running back. So they're loaded. And Caverna wants to talk about it, so we'll take one with them. 5:56 to go. First quarter, 0-0. Be back to High School Sports on WRUF.
In the global economy, Venture Plastics stands out as the leading supplier of injection molded automotive components. Since 1992, Venture employees have supplied leading automakers with quality parts. We realize that a team is only as good as its players, so we offer competitive pay and great benefits in an exciting industry. To learn more about joining the Venture Plastics team, visit jobs@flexus.com. That's jobs.flexus-n-gate.com. Venture Plastics is proud to be part of this community and sponsor this sports broadcast on WRUF.
I love Lewisburg Banking Company, and now I love Flex. It's the newest innovation in banking in Logan County. Live video tellers are ready to serve all my banking needs from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Or I can use it as an ATM 24 hours a day.
Lewisburg Banking Company is proud to bring you this convenient new technology with our hometown touch and can't wait for you to take your turn to Flex.
Lewisburg Banking Company, member FDIC, equal housing law.
Where he'll gain 10 on the play. That was Tyson Martin, the main tailback. He looked pretty good there, Chris.
He did, and that was probably a touchdown-saving tackle by Morrow out of his safety position. Way to get up and come downhill. Got just enough of the shoestring to bring Martin down. And, when you've got an effective back like that, sometimes those are the breaks that you need. And so, now 1st and 10, let's see if this Russellville Panther defense can hold stout. First time that Martin has seen that kind of running room tonight against the Panthers.
In the backfield, quarterback underneath center. Going to be a pitch. Tyson Martin again, left side, now working back right. That's the running room. Look out. 35-30. We do get to push him out of bounds, but good shifty move. Another first down at the 27.
And again, credit the Russellville Panther defense. They were in great position to string him out on the sweep to the left side. Martin just made a nice back cut, realized that the hole was there, came back, and TK Darden had to force him out of bounds, but enough yardage for another Colonel first down.
5:20 to go. Colonel's knocking on the red zone. Crane running the quarterback position. He'll go underneath center typically. They're going to send two receivers wide left, two men in the backfield. It's Wagner and Tyson Martin. The receivers, number 9, Kenyon Martin, and number 3, Williams. Going to be a handoff this time to Wagner. Goes to right end, now to the left. Breaks 2 tackles, stays on his feet, breaks the 3rd tackle. First down inside the 20 to the 15, out of bounds around the 10. That gang tackling didn't work, Christopher.
Well, no, and I tell you, JB, again, another nice cut by the running back, cuts back through the backside. But every Panther defender attempted to grab him up by his shoulder pads. No, and so he did a nice job and made two men miss, but then Tutu McCage and I'm not sure who the other guy was over on the left side just completely whiffed because they tried to grab him around his shoulder pads. And he just ran right through them.
1st and 10 at the 12 of Russellville. 5:09 left in the first. 2 men in the backfield, Martin and Wagner. 2 men to the right side this time. Quarterback underneath center and Crane. Crane's going to roll to his right. Looks to be a running play by the quarterback. Panthers are there. Can we get to him? We get him out of bounds, but not before he gains 3 or 4 and gets down at around the 8.
And again, another nice job by the Russellville Panther defense in stringing him out, running him out of bounds, but not before he picks up 4 or 5 for the Colonels, gets him that much closer. And again, this is a down and distance situation where they can still earn a first down before getting into the end zone.
And that is just such a good feeling for an offense and a horrible feeling for a defense.
Right.
I know it's mental, but it does it for me. It's like, we can get another first down at the 2. We'll be fine. Single receiver left. Martin's going to get it. Tyson, he'll push the pile forward to the 5. He'll be short of the first down and bring up what's called 3rd and 3.
Colonels that time going with a little unbalanced right, taking a page out of the old Ken Barrett playbook where you have a guard and tackle to the left side. To the right side that time they had guard, tackle, end. And then choose to run to the unbalanced short side with Martin. Able to get the ball right inside the 5-yard line. As the Colonels have a lot of their offense, JB, looks throwback. First, let's start with the fact that they go under center, which is completely different from everybody.
Is that legal?
It is still legal, apparently.
Oh, shocker. Don't see it anymore. Crane underneath center again. Tyson again. We're there. Can we bring him down? Bring him down, and we do right around the 5-yard line, so he'll be about a 4th and 3 away from getting a first down. Good stop by the Panther D.
Really nice job by the defensive line that time. Big Rashawn Woods in there for the stop for the Panthers, leading the way. And so the Panthers are going to make them grind it out. This is going to be a 4th and roughly 3 situation for Caverna. We know they've got the horses in the backfield, but right now the Russellville Panther defensive line needs to answer the challenge. They haven't had much success between the tackles, JB. Their biggest runs have come outside the tackles. Let's see if they look to spring one here.
That's what I would do. 4th and 3 from the 5, needing the 2. It'll be fakes that pitch, then going to throw an open receiver complete to Russell Williams. Crane to Williams for 5 yards, and it was a thing of beauty as he broke it out free as almost a tight end, and no one followed him.
Yep, again, they went unbalanced right. Crane faked the sweep to the right, and they just leaked out Williams into the flat. He was wide open in the end zone. An easy pitch and catch for 6 for the Colonels, and they are the first to score. And now they will approach the line, go for the 2-point conversion.
Single receiver either side. 2 men in the backfield. Crane underneath center. Snap, it looks like a jump.
Yep, I think they did. They were going to try to hit Williams in the corner again, and he's the one that left early.
He was open again. Ball starts, so that backs him up to about the 7.
Ball start Caverna.
Well, I'm just going to say he was open because the whistle blew and we all just stopped.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm going with.
Good thought.
I feel better about that.
I'm pretty sure no one followed him. Pretty sure when he ran, no one followed him.
No, because the whistle blew, so they stopped.
My bad.
That's what I'm going with.
My bad.
No, we're both right. That's what it is. We're both right. Now they're going to send him out wide right.
And more whistles.
And we're going to get a sideline warning. The official on the Russellville Panther sideline is not happy with where Coach Mikey Benton and his gaggle of fraggles are hanging out, and so he has warned us to stay back.
There you go. 2-point conversion from the 7, going one-on-one up the hill to Williams. We're there, and we deflected incomplete. Flag goes flying. Offensive or defensive?
Yeah, this one literally can go either way. I like using the 6'4" guy up on the hill, though. I'm not going to lie.
That's a good call. And I appreciate our defense.
Yep.
It was on us.
Yeah, I thought we did a nice job, frankly.
I did too. I thought it was pretty clean. So they're going to move it to the 4.
And we'll do it all over again,
we'll
probably.
do it again. Our 3rd time.
Yes.
Making this try.
And I want to write down so that we can remember, probably off the air, to ask Mikey Benton about the sideline warning, because I bet he's got an opinion on it.
Yeah, I bet he's not happy.
During an extra point.
Snap. Going to pitch it this time to Tyson Martin.
Got to
going
make
to
it
get the outside. 2-2. Great tackle. Another penalty marker down. Great tackle, by the way. 2-2 one-on-one with Martin.
Yeah, but I think he may have got him in face mask.
Well, but I think that's not the penalty.
Is that not the
No,
penalty?
I think it's in the end zone.
You think it's unsportsmanlike? It's holding against the offense, so it's declined.
Perfect.
And so we just let everything pretend like it didn't exist. And so the Russellville Panthers trail the Caverna Colonels 6-0, 3:34 to go in the first. And this is Panther football on WRUS.
Take control of your property with the full selection of Husqvarna power equipment at your Russellville Southern States Cooperative. Husqvarna hedge and weed trimmers, blowers, chainsaws, tillers, and mowers. If you can use it in the yard, Husqvarna makes it, and Southern States has it. Plus, Southern States offers on-site service too. Get equipment you can count on at a price you can afford. Save on Husqvarna power equipment now at Southern States, 209 North Bethel Street in Russellville. Southern States is currently seeking full-time employees. Apply in person.
Russellville EPB SmartNet is a locally owned and community-driven power provider. But what does that mean? It means we operate and exist to serve you, our customers and community. Our employees and board members make decisions with you in mind, and with the goal of keeping your electric service reliable and rates as low as possible. Being locally owned means we're focused on supporting economic growth and prosperity for the community we serve. Russellville EPB SmartNet, your local power provider.
Caverna approaches from the 40. Ball's on the ground, but Russell does a great job falling on it and will get great field position at their own 49-yard line. Keen Gray with the fall. Chris, when you get a time and you want time, can you update us?
Well, I can tell you that Caverna eventually goes 49 yards in 7 plays, takes 2:22 off the clock, and Crane hits Williams on the 5-yard touchdown pass after 3 different attempts for a 2-point conversion. Ultimately, they commit a penalty. It's declined. No good. Caverna leads 6-0, 3:34 to go in the first.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left. 2 men in the backfield. Hallman out of the gun. Snap. Going to hand it off to Gardner. Got 2-2 blocking. Gardner's done a good job. Does a great job. Takes what he has and will gain a couple to the 49 of Caverna. I like the run.
Yeah, again, a good hard run. Not a whole lot there, but takes what he can get and tries to split the defenders. Picks up a couple. And as the clock rolls under the 3:15 mark now, the Panthers finally in Caverna territory.
Whole offense is Gardner right now.
Yes.
Nothing else.
Nothing
We've
else.
thrown some passes, but all
They've been incomplete.
But again, you're seeing a freshman that you kind of circle like, oh, this will be fun to watch for these next 4 years. He can play. All these freshmen can. Referee's not going to drop his flag. He just held it out to the side. It was Caverna.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it back in my pants. Thank you.
Yes, I don't want to have to bend over.
Second down and 3 for your Panther offense.
Put it to the 44 of Caverna, needing the 41 for the first down. It is second down. 2 receivers either side. Gardner to the right of Hallman. Long
we
snap count. Let's back it up 5 yards. And we'll do it again.
This is a frustrating way to play football. It's kind of like a dance. You go 5 forward and 5 backward and 5 forward and.
We're at the 49 now. 2nd and 8, what it was before.
That's where we were.
Yeah.
Clock's running.
Well,
there is that.
Lisa's with us tonight.
Lisa's with us tonight.
Where you been on?
That makes it better.
You work? Haven't seen you.
All of our home games have been live games. She hasn't had to be here with us.
Ridiculous. Trips to the right. Back to pass. Hallman on 2nd and 8. Got a man. Complete. Morrow. Makes a man miss.
There you go.
Pushes it forward to the 39. Nice play by him. Good pass and catch. First down, Russellville.
Yes, and most important part of all of that for me, JB, 2 parts. First, that Hallman put it on his numbers. Morrow makes the catch. The second, Morrow knew where the first down marker was. Committed to, once he realized he couldn't out-juke the guy, I'm going to go forward. I'm going to get the first down. Let's secure this. Let's get a 1st and 10.
That's good football.
Absolutely.
That is the most frustrating thing when we try to juke and jive to get 15. And, hey, just get your 3. And Morrow did a great job there. 1st and 10 at the 40s where they're officially going to mark it. And Morrow's a single man on the left side here, trips to the right. Gardner to the right as well, and Hallman in the backfield. Back to pass. Hallman looking, now going to throw it, kind of a loop pass. It is dropped. Tutu hit him in his hands and falls incomplete. Hallman, I like the way he kept the play alive to find his guy, but man, got to catch those.
Yep, rolled to the right, bought himself some time, saw McCage open with the coverage, was able to lob it up. McCage, the athlete, was able to jump up and get his hands on it. Just again, couldn't secure the football.
What's going on?
I think there was a penalty, and I think it was against Caverna, and the official started walking the wrong direction, and they let him get 10 yards downfield before they said, no, you this way.
What was the referee didn't signal the penalty yet?
I never saw a penalty signaled once.
Now they're going to put it randomly at the 25-yard line.
Okay, here we go. Here we are at 25.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
At the 40, that was a 15-yard penalty.
Okay,
maybe,
we'll take it.
Maybe it was pass interference. That's what we're going to. I feel like that's probably what happened.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Official.
Yeah.
2 receivers either side. Going to send Nurse in motion. They're going to hand it to him. Nope. Bacon Hallman right down the middle. Okay, 20, almost down to the 15. Well done there, and a penalty marker late on the late hit by Caverna hits the head.
Yeah, it's one or the other or both, and so I think we're going to get maybe a half the distance penalty on top of the great run. A little option play that time on the jet sweep, and great read that time by Hunter Hallman. Pulls it, sees the hole open right up the middle, takes advantage. Really nice looking play by the Panther offense.
What is there to talk about, boys? You threw the penalty marker. It was a late hit. Mark it off 7 yards.
Thank you.
Mark it officially at 7.
This is going to sound worse than I mean it to sound, JB, but we have a pretty slow-moving officiating crew tonight. I don't know if you picked up on that. It's not a peppy bunch.
The reason it's been 45 minutes and we're still in the first quarter. No, we start 7:15. I back off.
Yes.
I back off. Handoff. Gardner at the 5. Gardner at the 2. Put your hands up. Touchdown. 7-yard TD for the freshman.
Demarion Gardner is coming to life. Again, right before your very eyes. He sees the hole. He explodes through the hole. He makes the cut at the right time. He's got good vision, good balance, and he's a great athlete. This young man's going to be special. He's going to be a lot of fun to watch, and we're seeing him develop right before our eyes. Ties the ball game at 6.
Ballenbecker will snap. Tutu will hold. Bloodworth will kick. Snap good. Hold clean. Kick clean. Good. 58 seconds remains in our first quarter. The Panthers have their first lead. 7-6. This is the Panther football on WRUS.
Proud to be the exclusive provider of residential, commercial, and industrial garbage collection for all of Logan County, including the cities of Adairville, Auburn, Lewisburg, and Russellville. As a reminder, please place your Scott waste cart within 3 feet of the street before your scheduled pickup. For all your waste disposal needs, call Scott Waste at 270-783-4016.
Everybody needs a place to sit at the end of a long day. Your favorite chair, maybe in an ottoman, where you can put your feet up and let your cares float away. That's the way it is at Crabtree. Furniture shopping is easy. The Crabtree Furniture, it's carefree.
Back at Ray Stadium, where the Panthers are going to kick it off from the 40. Chris will update us momentarily. JTD approaches. Uh-oh, a little onside. Uh-oh, it's bouncy. Uh-oh, it looks like the Panthers may have it at the 45.
Oh, look what we found. We tried it a couple of times, been unsuccessful, but this time, perfect execution by the Russellville Panthers. I believe it is Mr. TK Darden that comes away with it for the Russellville Panthers, and just like that, Russellville's offense is back in business. That time, JB, we need 5 plays for 49 yards, 2:36 off the clock when Gardner punched it in from the 5. Bloodworth's point after was good. Panthers take the 7-6 lead with 57 seconds to go, and now have the ball back.
Ball at the 44 of Caverna. Seeing if they can tack on more right after the score. Nice gutsy call, and JTD kicked it perfect. That thing was bouncing all over the place. Caverna didn't know what to do, and we just ran down and laid on it. Let's see if we go for the home run here. JTD single coverage 1-on-1. Snap. Nope, gonna go with Gardner. What we're comfortable with. 2 spin moves, and he gets 3 yards. That was the best 2 yards in the history of football right there. It looked like me 20 years ago.
You 20 years ago. We had a player down.
2 of them.
2 of them down. They actually ran into each other, if I'm not mistaken.
You're right.
They missed on the spin move and collided, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, let's take a break while they tend to them. 35 seconds to go, first quarter. We'll have a second and roughly 8 coming up from the Caverna 42-ish yard line. Panthers up 7-6, late first. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
At H&H Sheet Metal, we recognize the tremendous lessons our young people learn by participating in high school sports. Lessons in teamwork and accountability, hard work and perseverance, and finally, how to win and lose with grace. These lessons will be applied every day of their adult life. At H&H Sheet Metal, many of our employees are former athletes because they continue to put what they learned into practice. We are proud to support our local schools and proud to sponsor this broadcast on WRUS.
This is David Guine of Riley White in downtown Russellville. We are proud to support this broadcast of high school sports because we know our young people work hard every day in the classroom, on the practice field, and at game time. Their effort today will reap the benefits for years to come. We understand the value of hard work because we strive daily to be your total healthcare solution. Whether it's prescriptions, home oxygen, diabetic supplies, or medical equipment, Riley White is eager to earn your business.
It's that time of year. Football season is here. I'm John Brett Reynolds with First Southern National Bank, and we love supporting local athletics. Coach Ken Barrett and Coach Stumpy Baker instilled a sense of integrity, dignity, and responsibility in their players. And at First Southern, it is our goal to uphold these same values while serving you, our customer. We would love to see you at our 88 South Bethel Street location right here in Russellville. Go Cougars, go Panthers.
First Southern National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back at Ray Stadium, both Caverna players kind of off on their own power. Chris, that was this poor kid here, he was holding his almost wrist or elbow. You just wondered that, I don't know. It was a pretty hard hit for both of them.
They collided as Gardner kind of spun out of it. And, it really was. I hope the best for both kids and Panther offense back on the field.
2nd and 8 from the 42. Hallman back to pass, looking across the length of the field. Morrow cuts it up. 30, Morrow 25, Morrow 20, pushed out of bounds at the very end at the 15, and we all saw it. When he caught it out wide, we thought, somebody may not catch up to him. Big game.
He had to make one man miss, and he did. Completely made him whiff. And once he was able to get to the corner, great job by Mar on the left sideline. Big pickup on, again, JB, a solid throw by Hunter Hallman because he's on the right hash throwing it out all the way across the field. He's got to throw that on a dart to get it there before the defensive back can react.
2 receivers right, 1 single left, 2 in the backfield, 2-2 and Gardner. 1st and 10 from the Caverna, 18 officially. Snap. 2-2 going to get it this time. Work to the right, cut it back upfield. Look out, 10, 5, 2-2. Touchdown. 18 yards to the house. Onside kick goes our way. Lead gets extended, 13-6.
And you're seeing the excitement that is bred by the confidence of a win. You get the win last week. You look on that Panther sideline, JB. They are excited to be playing this football game tonight. They came in. They'd heard the rumblings about Caverna and how good they were supposed to be. And so the Panthers came out to show, hey, we're not so bad ourselves. And Tutu McCage, great run for that young man. Really excited for him. He's really struggled in making the transition. He's had trouble catching the ball. Maybe the key is we just hand it to him from now on.
I'm not mad about that.
Not at all.
Him and Gardner in the backfield both ways. Ballenbecker snap. 2-2 hold. Bloodworth's kick is blocked. No good there. 20 seconds to go. First quarter, 13-6. Panthers in front. You're listening to Panther football on WRUS.
Not just the final score. Summers and Son Funeral Home, here to serve you.
Want faster, more reliable internet? Pennyrile Electric is proud to help power EnergyNet Fiber internet service. Stream your favorite shows, game with unlimited data, work from home, or power your home security with a reliable EnergyNet connection. EnergyNet has gig-speed fiber internet packages starting at just $59.95 per month. And we offer local support. Check GoEnergyNet.com to see if EnergyNet Fiber internet is available in your home.
Folks come from miles around to eat at Roy's Barbecue. Delicious pulled pork, barbecue beef, ribs, or chicken. Plus, Roy's mouth-watering catfish, burgers, club sandwiches, and daily specials. All served with tasty sides like baked beans, white beans, coleslaw, and potato salad. Finish it off with a slice of homemade pie or one of Roy's one-of-a-kind fried thighs. Hungry yet? Head to Roy's Barbecue, 101 Sarah Lane, just off the Russellville bypass. And the Little Pit, 414 Franklin Street.
To Martin. Martin takes it from the 20, quickly goes to the middle of the field, right side. Down the sideline he goes with no one behind him, and he will score from right at 80 yards out.
Wow, and when we kicked it, JB, I said I liked it because it was a low line drive kick by JTD. It actually split the two receivers back deep for Caverna. Martin had to go to his left to pick it up, but then once he did, man, he just turned it on, and the Russellville Panthers gave him the lane, and once he committed to the right side, he burst through the hole 80 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff return by Martin, and Caverna says, you know what, we're pretty good and we're not going to go away so easy. The Panthers got the advantage of the onside kick. They go down and they score. 3 plays, 44 yards. It was capped by McCage's 18-yard touchdown run. Point after was blocked, but the Colonels immediately answer.
Going to be the quarterback, Crane, trying to get it to the goal line. Does he make it? Yes. 2-point conversion is good, and just like that, 12 seconds later, Caverna takes the lead, 14-13. First quarter. We'll take a break, be back. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Are you finding that you just aren't using your home phone as much as you used to? Instead, are you using your cell phone and your home Wi-Fi to stay connected to friends and family? Did you know that you could drop your home phone with LTC Connect and still retain your cooperative membership with your internet package? Yeah, you could save approximately $20 per month when also considering all the taxes and fees from the phone line. Simply call LTC Connect today to learn more.
For decades, Logan Memorial Hospital has provided personal, compassionate care in the expected and unexpected moments of life. From adolescence through adulthood, orthopedic care to emergencies, we're committed to improving life and health in this community we all love. Visit LoganMemorial.com to make an appointment or find a provider today. Be well, live well. That's why we're here. Logan Memorial Hospital.
Russellville returning the kickoff this time is Gardner from the 30, Gardner to the 40. Gardner almost to midfield, then 2 penalty markers come in after the tackle.
Well, let's wait to see what unfurls here as we're still trying to get through the end of the first quarter, JB.
Still 1 second to go. There's a lot to update there.
We're just not there yet.
I assume the 2 penalty markers are the same thing. Got a personal foul, face mask against Caverna. So mark 15 yards from the 48 into Caverna territory. That should take us down to about the 39. 37, I should say, if my math's a little bit better. And they do that. So Russellville will have one play here before the quarter ends. And Chris will take a break, and he'll come back, and he'll update us on a bunch of stuff. We'll have a lot to talk about. As the Panthers trail now 14-13 to Caverna.
We're going to run a play.
Oh, we got to run one.
We're going to run a play.
We got to run one.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we don't take a shot.
2 receivers left, one to the right. Holman in the gun, Tutu and Gardner both in the backfield.
And they want a timeout.
Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, we'll take 30 seconds with them and be back. Caverna's up 14-13. You listen to Panther Football on WRUS.
I'm Brian White, president of Auburn Bank, and I'm inviting you to visit our brand new location at 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. After months of planning and preparation, construction, and moving, we're excited to be open and doing business in our new facility. Same great customer service, new location. So please come see us at Auburn Bank, where serving you comes first. 404 Hoppersville Road, Russellville, and now 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. Equal housing lender.
Back here at Ray Stadium, Ken Barrett Field after the timeout by Caverna. 1 second to go. Chris, we got a second. Why don't you start with 58 seconds to go in the first quarter?
With 58 seconds to go is when the Russellville Panthers scored to make it 7-0.
7-6.
Well, yeah, 7-6. That's right, 7-6. And then they ran the kickoff back 80 yards, got the 2-point conversion, made it. It's 14-13 now. We still got a second left, and we've got to run a play, JB.
Fifth possession of this quarter, according to Dad. Holman going to hand it off to Tutu. Tutu going to dive forward to the 35. And let's all give it a hand. The first quarter has come to a close, folks. Great quarter. Let's go. Caverna up 14-13 after 3 hours of football. And then we'll come back with the second quarter. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
When it comes to your health, Yates Pharmacy is the MVP, most valuable pharmacy. Whether you need prescription medication, a vaccination, or over-the-counter remedy, at Yates Pharmacy, they'll go the extra mile to get you back on your feet and back in the game. Make sure Yates Pharmacy is on your healthcare team. They're open weekdays from 8:30 to 5:30 and 8:30 to 1:30 on Saturdays at 432 Hopkinsville Road in Russellville. Call anytime at 270-726-8451.
At the end of the game, the final score dictates that one team wins and another team loses. But the final score doesn't tell you the whole story. What about that spectacular comeback, the tremendous effort, or the heartbreak of that one play that made all the difference? This is Bruce Summers and Son Funeral Home. Our passion is providing services that tell the whole story, not just the final score. Summers and Son Funeral Home, here to serve you.
Welcome back to Ray Stadium in the first quarter. Chris,
yes.
Talk to me.
Well, let's see. Through one quarter of play, Caverna has 49 yards on the ground. They're 1 of 1 through the air for 4 yards and a touchdown. 53 yards total offense. The Russellville Panthers, meanwhile, 52 yards on the ground. Hunter Holman's 2 of 7 through the air for 33 yards and a touchdown. Panthers have 85 yards of total offense. The Caverna Colonels, 6 penalties for 54 yards. Russellville, 4 for 25.
2nd and 8 from the 35 of Caverna to start the second quarter. Tutu going to get it working out wide left. You better get there, Tutu. Cuts it back upfield. Does get a couple positive yards and gets hit hard out of bounds. Oh, boy.
Waiting to see him pop up.
Hope he's okay.
There
he does.
Okay, good.
Woo, hits the training table, hits the concrete, and then just pops up.
Yeah,
so, that's tough.
It's fine. It's fine. He's
Okay.
young, limber. Yeah, he bounces. John Brett, we don't bounce. We don't bounce anymore.
I played golf today and think I'll not probably get out of bed for 2 days.
We splat. We don't bounce.
If I got tackled on that concrete in the training table, I see you. I see you.
Just leave me here.
3rd down, definitely in 4-down territory at the 33, in the 28 for the first. We just passed the 28 technically. Waiting on the snap from Holman out of the gun. Better hurry. We're counting down, and we're going to take a timeout. 11:52 to go. Panthers trail 14-13, but have the ball in the second quarter. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
In the global economy, Venture Plastics stands out as a leading supplier of injection molded automotive components. Since 1992, Venture employees have supplied leading automakers with quality parts. We realize that the team is only as good as its players, so we offer competitive pay and great benefits in an exciting mission. To learn more about joining the Venture Plastics team, visit jobs@flexandgame.com. That's jobs@flexandgame.com. Venture Plastics is proud to be part of this community and sponsor your sports broadcast on WRUS.
Chris.
No, you go ahead. Hey, no, you're fine. We can take turns. You go ahead. That's your job. I'm sorry. Stepped on you.
I'm being hard on our producer tonight, Lisa. She's doing a great job.
She is doing a fantastic job.
She's in her pink and just rocking things.
A great listener and viewer has commented that the huddle cam is zooming in and out. It's kind of acting flaky. So I just wanted to pass that along to our producer.
Yeah. Handoff to Tutu on third down. He's going to push the pile forward. I think he's got the first down.
He's right there at the marker. It
Give him
may
the
be
26. I think he's got it, sir.
Move the chain.
Move those chains.
Put it down and point. Look, the chain crew is already there. We go. Thank you, sir. Wind the clock and let's move forward.
Yes, sir. First down for the Panthers at the 26 of Caverna. Again, Caverna up 14-13. We played 20 seconds in the second quarter. Two receivers left, one to the right. Shotgun for Hallman. Hand off to Tutu. Tutu, middle of the field, pushing the pile forward again. Nice run. Gets it all the way inside the 20, almost to the 17. He'll be a yard short, so give him 9.
Like it.
And just what I love, getting the contact, and just keeps digging those legs, Chris.
Yep, well, and keeps digging those legs, and again, gets a little help from his friend. Suddenly they see there's a pile, and they move the pile forward. It's kind of that rugby play. Let's keep the momentum going. Tutu now has 5 carries for 38 yards.
Is it what the Mannings call the tush push?
Yes.
Is that what's going on?
That's we'll take it.
2 receivers. It's going to be Gardner this time left side. They're really working that left side. Woo-hoo! Look out. First down and more at the 11-yard line. And I tell you what, his moves, Chris.
He just literally jumped out of the tackle of 4 Colonels right at the line of scrimmage. Made 4 different guys miss. As Coach Mikey Benton said Tuesday, he's hard to tackle in a phone booth.
I can see why.
Yeah.
Those moves. My goodness. First and 10 for the Panthers at the 11. So, again, you can get the first down without a touchdown. And Russell breaks the huddle. It's in Nurse and Morrow left. JTD right. And then Tutu and Gardner in the backfield, either side of Hallman out of the shotgun. Runner takes the snap. Gardner's going to get it this time. Right side, cuts up, 5-4, dives. Put your hands up. No. Yes. Touchdown. Down at the 1. What are we doing? Down at the 1's what they're going to say. What a run by him. First and goal from the 1-inch line.
Absolutely the 1-inch line. I don't know that he could be any closer and not break the play. Meanwhile, JB, after that last play, Kenyon Martin, the running back and linebacker for the Colonels, was brought over to the sidelines and got an earful from the entire Colonel coaching staff.
Going to be Tutu this time from the 1. Wait for the officials. He's there. Yes, touchdown, Russellville. 1 yard out for Tutu. His second rushing touchdown of the night. And the Panthers retake the lead, 19-14.
JB, I don't think that when you talked to Coach Mikey Benton during the pregame, we were really looking for a track meet in this one.
No, that's not what we're talking about.
Don't think that I heard bully ball mentioned, and I heard you asking about whether there was a target number for scoring. I don't know that 5 possessions in the first quarter was what Coach Benton had in mind, but here we are.
I don't think so. Going for 2 to try to get the 7-point lead. Going to go Gardner. Gardner's net in the backfield. I don't believe he's going to get there. He will not. 2-point conversion fails, and with 9:54 to go in the second quarter, the Panthers, though, retake the lead, 19-14. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
I love Lewisburg Banking Company, and now I love Flex. It's the newest innovation in banking in Logan County. Live video tellers are ready to serve all my banking needs from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Or I can use it as an ATM 24 hours a day.
Lewisburg Banking Company is proud to bring you this convenient new technology with our hometown touch and can't wait for you to take your turn to flex.
Lewisburg Banking Company, member FDIC, equal housing.
Take control of your property with the full selection of Husqvarna power equipment at your Russellville Southern States Cooperative. Husqvarna hedge and weed trimmers, blowers, chainsaws, tillers, and mowers. If you can use it in the yard, Husqvarna makes it, and Southern States has it. Plus, Southern States offers on-site service, too. Get equipment you can count on at a price you can afford. Save on Husqvarna power equipment now at Southern States, 209 North Bethel Street in Russellville. Southern States is currently seeking full-time employees. Apply in person today.
Ray Stadium, Ken Barrett Field. 9:54 to go before the half. Chris?
Yes. The Russellville Panthers have scored on 3 straight possessions, JB. What about it?
I'll take it. JTD going to kick off from the 40. Another onside. Ball's bouncing.
Oh, my goodness.
Ball's bouncing. And I believe Caverna wins the battle over TK Darden at the 40-yard line. But what a great effort again by Russellville.
I like it. I like the aggressiveness. I like that we almost got it. Unfortunately, we do come up short, and Caverna's going to get good field position. Russellville Panthers need 7 plays to go 37 yards, take 3:07 off the clock. It ends with a 1-yard touchdown plunge by McCage. The 2-point conversion attempt is no good. Again, the Panthers went punt, touchdown, touchdown, touchdown in their 5 possessions. They lead 19-14, 9:54 remaining in the half.
And this is Caverna's just 3rd possession because they scored on the kickoff.
And the onside.
And we did 5,
Yeah.
and we got the onside kick.
Yes.
And so, whew, a lot going on. The oval would have been a good bet tonight.
Looks that way, doesn't it?
Snap, going to be a pitch. Tyson Martin working to the left side, got a hold. 45, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, touchdown.
Wow.
60 yards on a pitch. Caverna retakes the lead 20-19.
I mean, one play. It's sweep left, JB. And I actually thought initially we had it covered pretty well. We had five guys over there in the area, and all of a sudden he just found a seam. And once he got through that, it's as though our defensive secondary had, for some reason, all swarmed the left side. Like they all had to come all the way across the field. Morrow made effort, but just was not going to catch Martin as he goes 60 yards to the house, makes it a 2019 game with the 2-point conversion ensuing.
Goodness, that was too easy. That's the one to hate. 2 receivers either side, 2 men in the backfield. Crane going to give it to Wagner, who will dive forward. I think he's got it. Wait on the official. No, we'll say he's just short. All right, we'll take it. 9:44 to go, second quarter. Caverna retakes the lead, 20-19. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Russellville EPB SmartNet is a locally owned and community-driven power provider. But what does that mean? It means we operate and exist to serve you, our customers and community. Our employees and board members make decisions with you in mind and with a goal of keeping your electric service reliable and rates as low as possible. Being locally owned means we're focused on supporting economic growth and prosperity for the community we serve. Russellville EPB SmartNet, your local power provider.
Scott Waste Services is proud to be the exclusive provider of residential, commercial, and industrial garbage collection for all of Logan County, including the cities of Adairsville, Auburn, Lewisburg, and Russellville. As a reminder, please place your Scott Waste cart within 3 feet of the street the night before your scheduled pickup. For all your waste disposal needs, call Scott Waste at 270-783-4016.
We're at Ray Stadium tonight, where the Panthers and Caverna are doing battle. Caverna now leads 20-19. Chris will update us momentarily once again. I think he needs to start from the beginning of the first quarter and update us, so we'll see if he can do that for us.
Yeah, he can.
Oh, okay. Caverna approaching from the 40. Uh-oh, spirally, but great job by Russellville. Caught it in the air and falls down. It's Bertram at the 48 of their own. Chris, update us.
Well, the Caverna Colonels recovered the onside kick attempt at the 40-yard line, and Kenyon Martin explodes 60 yards for the touchdown run. 1 play, 10 seconds off the clock. That makes it a 2019 lead for the Colonels. The 2-point conversion attempt is no good, so that's where we stand. Caverna leads 2019. They try an onside kick. Panthers recover, so Russellville in good shape. Ball at the 48-yard line. 9:43 to go in the half.
Wild game, man. Did not see the wildness coming, but kind of fun. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hallman going to give Tutu a chance here to the left side. Tutu moving the pile forward and going to get about a yard. They found something on the left side that Russellville likes.
Yeah.
They like pushing it there. There's some weakness they're seeing over there. This time only a gain of 1, though.
And again, seeing a new wrinkle out of this offense is this is definitely an option read that they're giving Hallman. Hallman that time was watching the backside end to see if he was going to make the pull. That time chose to hand the ball off to the running back McCage, but certainly something that the Panthers have seen here and a new wrinkle that they've put into this offense with Hunter Hallman running some read option.
Two receivers left, one to the right. 2 men in the backfield. Hallman gun.
Single coverage with JTD to the right.
Snap. Hallman looking that way. Chris caught it one-on-one, throwing it up to him. JTD, nope, couldn't find the football.
Never
Good
saw it.
football. And JTD just could never see it unless they lost it in the lights. Incomplete.
Yep, you could tell by the way that the ball was coming in, he never reacted to it because he just never saw the football. But another really good ball by Hunter Hallman.
All right, you talk about Hallman and the option. What is he looking for, whether he hands it or actually keeps it? What's he seeing?
So depending on the key and depending on the read, for instance, on that last play, he was watching the backside end.
Okay.
And so the action was in front of him to his left, and he's going to pull. If he sees the end dive down to go with the ball carrier, that means he's got the right side.
Gotcha.
He saw that end stay true, so he hands it off to the receiver. So the read, the key can be a different end or a different linebacker depending on what play call is made.
Gotcha. 3rd and 9. See if the Panthers can pick it up here. Low snap. Hallman collects, though. Into some trouble. Breaks free of it momentarily. Does have time to get rid of it, but throws an interception at the 29. Quickly to the 40. We need to make a tackle at the 50, and good job we do. Penalty marker down right around the play of the tackle at the 48 of Russellville.
Hallman did a nice job in keeping the play alive, but then once he rolled to the right, just overthrew, kind of threw it in between two receivers, really, as it was, and threw it right into the safety's hands. Nice job by the Caverna defense. And good job that time by Sam Edge in coming up and making the tackle. Let's see what the penalty flag is.
Still wait. I'm really curious because it was just blocking the back Caverna.
Yeah,
Interesting. Okay. It had to be something. I don't know. It was a weird spot for the foul.
Well, and I'll be honest. I thought it was either going to be a block in the back or even a blindside. Is what I was just because of where it occurred, because I knew that there wasn't anything necessarily on the tackle. So it ends up being a 15-yard penalty. Caverna does get backed up. They'll take over at their own 43. And again, the interception by Hunter Hallman, the first true turnover of the football game.
Will be a 1st and 10, even though it's a 15-yard penalty. So Caverna backed up for 143, leading 20-19. It'll be a handoff. It's going to be Kenyon Martin, and he will be knocked down, maybe even a loss of 1 to the 42. Good defense by the Panthers there.
Yep, good job again by Sam Edge over there. Also, Donovan Armstrong coming out of the linebacker position to come up and make the stop to bring the big back down. And again, what we've seen out of Kenyon Martin and out of this Colonel offense is the most success they've had has been on the outside. They've had some pretty tough sledding up the middle. And so the Panther edge needs to be strong, needs to hold their lanes and try to force that help back to the middle.
Over to 43. 2nd and 10, they're going to call it. I think we got a loss in the yard, but that's what the marker shows. 2 receivers left, 2 men in the backfield. Snap. Going to be Wagner. Wagner pushing the pile forward, but not much. He'll get across the 45 to 46 and bring up 3rd and 7. I like the position the defense has put us in.
Nice job again that time. Big David Owens, I believe, over there on the tackle, along with Patrick Summerall. Deshaun Cross in on the tackle out of his linebacker spot as well. Brings up 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8 for the Colonels. And again, a couple of things that you're looking for here. Do not allow them to get outside the tackles. That's where they've done some damage. And keep your eye on what was their quarterback. Now he's been playing more of an end position. Number 3, Russell Williams, the 6'4", 205, now split end. Keep an eye on that young man as they may look to put the ball up in the end.
Snap, pitch. Martin going to get it. Panthers there. Missed 1 tackle. Misses 2nd. And now he's got some running room at the 50. 40, 30. Morrow, do we push him out? We do not. And he's going to walk in untouched. Well, not touched many times with nothing doing for a touchdown.
54?
Yeah. Wow. Multiple times we could have brought him out.
Yeah. We're just... we talked about gang tackling. We're not tackling at all. Fundamentally, not breaking down, not wrapping up, not going low, and allowing this big back to get ahead of steam. I mean, I get it. I wouldn't necessarily want to take him on myself one-on-one either. But at some point, you got to say, okay, look, if I get around his ankles, maybe I can trip him, if nothing else.
Going to hold on for dear life for somebody else to come. Something. Ooh-wee. 2-point conversion, they moved. Caverna, false start.
False start on Caverna.
Back him up to around the 7 or 8. 6:48 to go, second quarter. It's 26-19 Colonels. And going for 2 from the 8. 2 men in the backfield, receiver either side. Crane underneath center. Looking to pass, another penalty marker. That should be another false start.
Yep.
Back him up 5 more yards from the 8 to the 13. I don't believe Caverna has an extra point kicker, so I think they'll just keep trying.
Interesting that they did list, I think it was it Cameron Decker that they list as their kicker, and I do think that he's had a couple of attempts on the season. No, he's 0 for 1.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
They said that was enough.
Yep, that's plenty.
Crane back to pass, into some trouble, looking, stays on his feet. Now we run after him. Edge gets to him, but gets the pass off and throws an interception. That would be a 2-point conversion fail. So with 6:48 to go, Caverna leads 26-19. You're listening to Panther football on WRUS.
At the end of a long day, a favorite chair, maybe an ottoman, where you can put your feet up and let your cares float away. That's the way it is at Crabtree. Furniture shopping is easy at Crabtree Furniture. It's carefree at Crabtree.
At H&H Sheet Metal, we recognize the tremendous lessons our young people learn by participating in high school sports. Lessons in teamwork and accountability, hard work and perseverance, and finally, how to win and lose with grace. These lessons will be applied every day of their adult life. At H&H Sheet Metal, many of our employees are former athletes because they continue to put what they learned into practice. We are proud to support our local schools and proud to sponsor this broadcast on WRUS.
We're at Ray Stadium tonight, where the scoreboard may run out of energy at some point, Chris.
Lighting up like a pinball machine at this point, JD.
And at this pace, we may be ready for the pancake breakfast before we leave here.
Yeah.
We at least go make the batter.
We might miss the parade at this point. Keep scoring.
You're in it, bro.
I'm at the front of it.
Golly. Short, high kick that Gardner's going to return at the 31. Trying to get to the middle of the field, trying to get to the left side. He's going to get nowhere and get to the 35. So he'll gain 4 on the return, and that's where Russellville will take over.
Caverna has scored on their last 3 possessions. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. By the way, Mr. Martin has gone touchdown, touchdown with runs of 60 and 54. He now has 7 carries for 137 yards and 2 touchdowns.
137.
Yeah, well, it's 60 and 54 in his last 2 carries. So, I mean, it makes it add up pretty quickly.
Does he have an 81 too?
Well, that was the kickoff return. That wasn't a rushing yard, so let's not forget that.
Jeez.
Yeah. No, that's just all-purpose yards. So the point after is no good. Caverna leads the Panthers 26-19, 6:47 remaining in the half. And the turnover by Hallman, and the Panthers now coming back to haunt them. We need to score this possession, JB, to keep pace.
Yeah, we do. 2 receivers left, one going in motion is Nurse. He's going to get the football on the jet sweep, and going to go nowhere. Going to lose a couple on the play. So Martin, back to him, has 215 all-purpose yards, and we played a quarter and a half?
Yes, that's correct.
Whoosh. That's a lot.
Yes, and 3 touchdowns.
Okay.
Just so we're clear, that makes him 16 touchdowns on the season.
Well, he was my first pick in fantasy. It's working out for me.
That's worked out real well. Better than mine, who's on the IR now.
2nd and 12 from the 33. 2 receivers right and 1 to the left. Hallman in the gun.
First touch for Brian Nurse on the night.
Snap. Gardner. Left side. Gets to about the 39-yard line, so he'll get several of it back. Maybe 3rd down, a little bit more manageable on 3rd and 6.
Yeah, another good run by Gardner. Really nice job as they got just enough of his ankle to kind of knock him off his balance, but he's able to stumble forward. pick up about 6 on the play. Brings up now a 3rd and 6 for the Panthers. Ball spotted at the 39-yard line. And again, JB, you hate to say this early in the game, it's a must score, but at this you've got to keep pace because of the turnover and knowing that you're going to kick off to Caverna to start the second half.
And we've not proven we can stop Martin either. Back to pass. Holman, 3rd and 6. Got a man over the middle. It's Morrow. Caught 50. Morrow, middle of the field, 40. And Morrow goes down around the 35. That's a play we needed.
Not only is that a play we needed, as Morrow looks to be a little shaken up at the end of the play, but another dot by Hunter Holman.
Man, was it not? He's thrown the ball really, really well. Looks to be maybe just a cramp. So they'll work on him. We'll take a break. 5:11 to go, second quarter. Russellville driving, but they trail 26-19 to Caverna. You listen to Panther Football on WRUS.
This is David Guine of Raleigh White in downtown Russellville. We are proud to support this broadcast of high school sports because we know our young people work hard every day in the classroom, on the practice field, and at game time. Their effort today will reap them benefits for years to come. We understand the value of hard work because we strive daily to be your total healthcare solution. Whether it's prescriptions, home oxygen, diabetic supplies, or medical equipment, Raleigh White is eager to earn your business.
It's that time of year. Football season is here. I'm John Brett Reynolds with First Southern National Bank, and we love supporting local athletics. Coach Ken Barrett and Coach Stumpy Baker instilled a sense of integrity, dignity, and responsibility in their players. And at First Southern, it is our goal to uphold these same values while serving you, our customer. We would love to see you at our 88 South Bethel Street location right here in Russellville. Go Cougars, go Panthers.
First Southern National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
A funeral service should be an event that honors and highlights your loved one's life. It should be both meaningful and memorial, and as unique as the individual being celebrated. The service should reflect the personal values, interests, and experiences. All of those things that form the rich tapestry of a life worth celebrating. I'm Will McCormick of Price Funeral Home, and along with Jason Raleigh, we understand the importance of creating a meaningful funeral service. For more information, visit pricefuneralhome.com.
Back at Ray Stadium, where they're still working on Morrow. I think it's just a cramp, but man, he has been down for a while. I think that's what it is. He's getting some Gatorade or some liquid courage of some sort as they continue to work on him at the 35-yard line.
Daniel Elliott down there, and at this point, Daniel's saying, come on, that was a great catch. You got to get up.
Come on, get up.
Come on, get
Sub
up.
out. Sub out.
We'll get you up. We'll get you over here.
The Cavs are tight.
Let's see. They're going to get him up now. Made a great play on the football. Great route. Again, Hunter Hallman with an absolute dime that he hits Morrow with. Morrow is going to be able to walk off now under his own power, so that's good to see. But he's walking on his heels, JB. See, when you get older, young man, those are the ones that are going to hit you in the middle of the night while you're sleeping.
So do you get out of the bed and clear it, or do you just take it?
No, you got to get out of bed.
You got to get out of bed. You got to get out of bed stand. It's the worst pain. It's like, oh. 1st and 10 from the 36 of Caverna. Colonels in front 26-19, 5 minutes to go before half. Handoff, 2-2, middle of the field. 2-2 pushing forward to the 32. Oh, that's a late hit. No call. And so they'll gain about 4 on the play. So we may miss the pancake batter. We may miss Jesse. We may miss the parade. Titans played 8:30 Sunday morning in London. Do you think we make it?
At this point, ask Lucas what time the puck dropped.
What time's the puck drop, Lucas? Midnight. Tip off to it. That's great. That's great, man. He's on top of it.
Thank
that's
you.
all I'm going to say.
That's terrific.
That's your WRUS employee.
That's absolutely right. Nothing but the best.
2 receivers left. Nope. Nurse is going to come to right. So 2 right, 1 left. Stovall single man left.
We're counting. We need to snap his football.
Snap. Do we look for Stovall? Go for it. Yep, we do. Going in zone. Noah Stovall's there. That's a touchdown. That's exactly what we've been looking for all night. And Holman, again, Chris, threw a money ball.
Let me tell you about my guy, Hunter Hallman.
Telling you.
Hunter Hallman, not only did he throw another dime, JB, next level stuff. he looked the safety off to the right before he throws back to the single coverage. The safety had to commit, take about 3 steps to his left, which meant he could not make a play on the football. Great job by Hunter Hallman. Perfect spot, perfect throw. Used his eyes to draw the defender. Just how you teach it.
Bloodworth on. Ballenbecker will snap. Tutu will hold. Snap, set, kick is clean. Kick is good. 4:06 to go. New score is tied. 26-26. Lisa, take us home. You're listening to High School Sports on WRUS.
Want faster, more reliable internet? Penny Ryle Electric is proud to help power EnergyNet Fiber Internet Service. Stream your favorite shows, game with unlimited data, work from home, or power your home security with a reliable EnergyNet connection. EnergyNet has gig-speed fiber internet packages starting at just $59.95 per month. And we offer local support. Check GoEnergyNet.com to see if EnergyNet Fiber Internet is available in your home.
Folks come from miles around to eat at Roy's Barbecue. Delicious pulled pork, barbecue beef, ribs, or chicken. Plus, Roy's mouth-watering catfish, burgers, club sandwiches, and daily specials. Served with tasty sides like baked beans, white beans, coleslaw, and potato salad. Finish it off with a slice of homemade pie or one of Roy's one-of-a-kind fried pies. Hungry yet? Head to Roy's Barbecue, 101 Sarah Lane, just off the Russellville bypass. And the Little Pit, 414 Franklin Street, Russellville.
Back at Ray Stadium, 4:06 to go. And we've got a tie game. Chris, this has been fun.
Of course we have a tie game. Why wouldn't we have a tie football game?
Why wouldn't we?
Yeah.
And the over-under, I looked it up, it was 50.
Was it 50? Well, yeah, we've blown that away with still 4 minutes to go.
JTD, another onside. Ball's a
bouncing.
We hit it. We hit it too early, and we absolutely creamed Caverna.
We did.
Did he call? He hit it way too early.
Look, now wait. We hit the ball. Okay, we hit the ball. We touched it early, so it's illegal touching. Now
they've not thrown that flag though. And then we've got a flag for probably our rough hit.
Probably.
Did we recover it?
I don't know. It doesn't. We touched it illegally.
He didn't blow that flag though. That is not a flag.
He's saying we touched it here.
Then put your flag down, sir. Legal block in the back, Russellville?
Well, what's that mean? How can we block in the back?
So is it a re-kick?
That can't be the correct call.
There's no way.
Surely he gave the wrong signal because there's no. Who would we be blocking in the back?
Well, you can't. They're all facing us.
We could have a personal foul for spearing.
Right.
Which is a different call. Or, I mean, there's other things that could be done, but that's... So they're going to get the football.
And how's that the spot? At the 49, is that where the ball... They're saying that's where the ball was touched? So that's why the spot's there. The block in the back happened at the 45 of Caverna. It wasn't a 15-yard penalty. They didn't call personal foul.
I have no idea.
Oh, boy. So Caverna's going to get it at the Panther 39 no matter what happened. 4:06 to go, tie game. Chris will update us momentarily.
Yeah.
Get your thoughts in order. 2 receivers right, 2 in the backfield, Crane underneath center. Snap, pitch, reverse. It's going to be Martin Kenyon's version, and he'll get to the 33-yard line, maybe the 32, and gain about 7 or 8 on first down.
Good tackle by Noah Stovall there. The Panthers need 7 plays, go 37 yards, take 3:07 off the clock. Hallman hits Stovall on a beautiful 32-yard touchdown pass. Bedworth's point after attempt is good. Panthers tie the ball game at 26 apiece. Then there's that funny little ensuing onside kick where the Panthers apparently committed a penalty. Caverna gets great field position. We'll start at the 39 as we roll under 3.5 to go in the half. Again, still tied at 26.
2nd and 7 from the 32. Snap, pitch, Martin. This is Tyson. This is 2 tackles. He gets to the outside. Tutu's there and finally brings him down. We've got to find a way to tackle that young man. First down at the 25.
Well, we at least went low that time. I'll give credit where credit is due. Good job by Tutu McCage on that side saying, hey, you know what? Going up around his shoulder pads is not going to work. Let me get him around the ankles and see what kind of damage I can do. And to that point, when Tutu went low at him, he immediately went down.
Yeah.
He, in fact, kind of avoided the contact, really. And so, maybe there's something to see there, but it's still enough to pick up the first down. Now, 1st and 10 for the Colonels at the 26-yard line.
2:50 to go. Caverna does have a timeout. Back to pass. Martin, and now he's going to keep it. 2-2's there. Bring him down to the Panthers. Minimal gain of 3 or 4 inside the 25 to the 23.
And again, nice job by Stovall coming up. Got some help from Armstrong, Sam Edge in there as well. That's what the Russellville Panthers coaching staff talked about all week long, gang tackling. When we're calling these defenses, JB, we're calling the tackles, we should be saying 3, 4, and 5 names every time. The Panthers need to be, everybody needs to be surrounding the football.
Ball at the 23 of Russellville. 2nd and 7, excuse me. Split in right, receiver left, 2 men in the backfield, Crane underneath center. Pitches it to Kenyon Martin. Now he's looking to pass. Tyson Martin looking to pass and just throws it way short. Good job by him knowing there was nobody home, and good job by the defense not to give up.
And the Caverna head coach is out on the field at the number screaming at Martin as though he did some terrible job there. The fact is, the Panthers did a pretty good job on coverage. And so, I think Martin double clutched because he felt like there wasn't necessarily anything there.
Right.
And meanwhile, the Caverna coach is just laying into his offense, and I just think the Panthers covered it pretty well.
I totally agree. 1:50 to go, 26 all. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to High School Sports on WRUS.
For decades, Logan Memorial Hospital has provided personal, compassionate care in the expected and unexpected moments of life. From adolescence through adulthood, orthopedic care to emergencies, we're committed to improving life and health in this community we all love. Visit loganmemorial.com to make an appointment or find a provider today. Be well, live well. That's why we're here. Logan Memorial Hospital.
I'm Brian White, president of Auburn Bank, and I'm inviting you to visit our brand new location at 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. After months of planning and preparation, construction, and moving, we're excited to be open and doing business in our new facility. Same great customer service, new location. So please come see us at Auburn Bank, where serving you comes first. 404 Hopkinsville Road, Russellville, and now 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. Equal housing lender.
When it comes to your health, Yates Pharmacy is the MVP, most valuable pharmacy. Whether you need prescription medication, a vaccination, or over-the-counter remedy, at Yates Pharmacy, they'll go the extra mile to get you back on your feet and back in the game. Make sure Yates Pharmacy is on your healthcare team. They're open weekdays from 8:30 to 5:30 and 8:30 to 1:30 on Saturdays at 432 Hopkinsville Road in Russellville. Call anytime at 270-726-8451.
We have breaking news here at Ray Stadium, Chris.
Okay.
Bobby just told us.
Great idea.
Jesse James robbery action will take place at Ray Stadium at halftime because we're going to be so late.
At this point, the only thing I ask is, can we please get Reggie Goff to portray Reggie?
Oh,
if it's going to be here, at Ray Stadium, I need Mad Dog, the dirtiest Blue Raider ever, Triple Cross Ranch, Reggie Goff. I need him.
He's Jesse.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it. I love it. I'll be the banker.
There you go, Nimrod. My guy.
26 all, 3rd down after the timeout. Back to pass. And we are there and bring him down for a sack. Back to the 26-yard line. It'll bring up a 4th and 10. And we've got a player down for us, I believe.
Yep, looks like it may be 77 DJ Elliott. Just want to check to make sure. Great job by Donovan Armstrong in applying the pressure that forced the quarterback to run up into the arms of Patrick Summerall. And it is DJ Elliott, young man who is down on the field at this time.
Looks to be a right leg of some version. I'm hoping just a cramp, but they're not stretching it that way. All right, it's 26 all, 1:36 to go. Let's kind of take a breath and recap here.
Okay.
Caverna's got a 4th and 10 roughly at the 25. Let's call it. And they get the ball to start the third quarter. Panthers have done a great job to stay in this, but we have got to figure out a way, Chris, to tackle Tyson Martin.
Yes, young man has exploded. He had 2 carries of 54 and 60 yards before we finally balled him up with a 6-yard carry. So he's got 8 carries, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns, plus the 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown.
And did I could be wrong. Did he go 3 straight plays, the 80 kickoff, his first carry of 60, his first carry of 50?
I think he did. I think that's correct.
3 straight plays
I think that's correct.
Wow. 4th down. Caverna obviously going forward at the Panther 25. They jump. Going to dump it off to Martin. He's got to run. He's got to get to the 16. He's pushing, and he got it. And more. All the way to, they just said, toss it out there, go get the work done, and he did all the way to the 13-yard line.
He did, and in doing so, ran through about 7 Panther arm tackles. Because, again, instead of attacking and gang tackling, we tried to just wrap and toss him down. And he's a big, powerful back. He's not going to go down like that. And we have got another injured Panther.
Elliott's up, but they're tending to him, and now, like Chris said, another injury going on there. Was that 10?
That's 10.
So Garvin.
Yep.
Okay, and he was part of the tackling group. So let's take one with him. Caverna's tied at 26-all with Russellville, but they have a 1st and 10 at the Panther 13-yard line when we come back 80 seconds before halftime. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUF.
At the end of the game, the final score dictates that one team wins and another team loses. But the final score doesn't tell you the whole story. What about that spectacular comeback, the tremendous effort, or the heartbreak of that one play that made all the difference? This is Brent Summers of Summers & Son Funeral Home. Our passion is providing services that tell the whole story, not just the final score. Summers & Son Funeral Home, here to serve you.
In the global economy, Venture Plastics stands out as the leading supplier of injection-molded automotive components. Since 1992, Venture employees have supplied leading automakers with quality parts. We realize that a team is only as good as its players, so we offer competitive pay and great benefits in an exciting industry. To learn more about joining the Venture Plastics teams, visit jobs@flexandgate.com. That's jobs.flex-n-gate.com. Venture Plastics is proud to be part of this community and sponsor this sports broadcast on WRUS.
We're at Ray Stadium, and this time Garvin gets up on his own power, but very gingerly walking to the sideline, Christopher.
Yes, it has been a war of attrition so far in this late second half, as the Panthers have had about 4 players dinged up recently. Score still tied at 26. Great first down run, that time by Martin. Picks up a 1st and 10, 1:20 to go in the half, and Colonels have the ball on the 13-yard line.
Clock rolling. 1st and 10 at the 13. Panthers defense can come up huge here. Back to pass. Looking downfield now. Big hole for Crane. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Going to the corner of the end zone. And he will score. Busted play turns into a 13-yard touchdown for Caverna. And they retake the lead with 1:05 to go before half.
He was looking for Martin on the wheel route on the left-hand side. Panthers did a nice job of picking him up and covering on that. And it just opened up on the right side. Crane just had to outrun Donovan Armstrong to the corner. He was able to do that fairly easily. And that makes the score 32-26 with 1:05 remaining in the half with the conversion attempt pending.
Panthers will have a timeout and 1:05 to work. We'd love to get a stop here and not be down 8. Spreading out the field is Caverna and going shotgun. Snap, Crane rolling to his left. Now going to juke and jive, a hit and drops. A 2-point conversion, no good. Good D. And we'll take a break with Caverna in front now, 32-26, 1:05 to go before the half. This is Panther Football on WRUS.
I love Lewisburg Banking Company, and now I love Flex. It's the newest innovation in banking in Logan County. Live video tellers are ready to serve all my banking needs from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Or I can use it as an ATM 24 hours a day. Listen.
Chris will update us again on what has been an exciting half. End-over-end kick going deep, returnable at the 22 by JTD. He's got some room at the 35. JTD to the 38 and down. Christopher.
The Colonels go 7 plays, 39 yards, take 3:01 off the clock. It ends with a Crane 13-yard touchdown run. The two-point attempt is no good. The Caverna Colonels retake the lead, 32-26, 59 seconds left in the half. The Panthers will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. And JB, as we mentioned, Caverna will get the ball to start the third quarter. Don't want to put too much emphasis on this possession for the Panthers, but a score here to keep pace would be really nice because neither team has shown the ability to stop the offense of the other.
Absolutely. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Hallman in the gun, Gardner to his right. Again, Panthers do have the 1 timeout with a minute to work. Hallman going to pass, complete to JTD. Needs to get out of bounds. Flag coming in. He'll be downed at the 45. That'll be a 7-yard pickup, but I believe we have a roughing the passer.
Yes, sir. I think we're going to pick up a free 15 as the defender just couldn't hold up when he was rushing into Hallman. And so a nice pitch and catch. Hallman to JTD is going to get us the yardage plus the 15, right?
That's what I believe, but we'll wait and see.
It goes from the 45, which was the end of the play, to 15 yards, right? That's what we're going with.
Should be down at the 40, right?
That's where he keeps going, and I like it.
Good job.
Yes.
53 seconds to go. Clock shouldn't start until we snap it. Nope.
No, they're going to wind it.
Okay. All right, boys.
Come on.
It's working. You better go. Clock at 44 seconds is running. 1st and 10 at the Caverna 40. Oh, boy. Only that 1 timeout. Got to work quick. Snap. Back to pass. Hallman looking downfield. Going for the home run ball. It's Stovall. He jumps. Oh, what an effort. Incomplete. Man, if Stovall kind of ran into the defender, if he'd have kept going,
right, yeah.
I don't think he would have had to jump.
Yeah, he kind of looked to initiate some contact to kind of create a little buffer instead of just running the route. And I think you're right. If he had just continued to run, may have found himself being able to make a better play on the ball. But again, Hunter Hallman with a really nice deep ball. We've seen him throw 5 or 6 really good deep balls, and he's been very sharp on these little stops and outs that he's thrown as well. Hallman's had a good night throwing the ball. The numbers don't necessarily show it in terms of efficiency because he's 5 of 13 with an interception, but he really has thrown the ball well.
And if they're going to play that much off Stovall, I just throw it out to him and let him leg do the work here.
Yeah.
Playing 15 yards back. Back to pass is Hallman. Into some trouble. Going to just get rid of it. Nobody home. Pass is incomplete. And he was outside the pocket, so it shouldn't be a grounding.
Nope. Nothing wrong with that at all. Live to fight another day. Good, smart play. We've talked about our freshman running back in Jamarion Gardner growing before our eyes. We may be seeing Hunter Hallman do the very same thing tonight. That was a very mature play for the quarterback. Scramble. Didn't see anything there. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss. Don't let the clock keep running. Instead, just throw it away.
Yep. Now we need like a 10-yard route. Clock will stop on a 1st down. Hallman going to throw it short of that 10-yard route to Stovall. He's tackled at 1-yard gain, but we do have the timeout. We'll use it here and bring up a 4th down. They're going to give him credit all the way to the 38, so 2 yards. So it'll be a 4th and 8 from the 38 of Caverna. 19 seconds to go. We're down 6. Chris, what you thinking in the huddle?
Well, so, JB, we tried what you had talked about. They were given the cushion on the left, or on the right side, rather, and so we tried to run a little quick slant instead of a stop, but something that would be in front of the defender. And this guy made a nice tackle, so you take that for what it is. What I'd like to see here is I'd like to put trips to the opposite side away from JTD, and I really, Morrow's had great success tonight. Morrow had the first, 3 or 4 catches of the night for the Panthers, but I'd really like to see if we couldn't get away with a double move here. I don't want a 1st down here. Let's go for it all.
Okay. Fair enough. We'll go JTD and 2-2 right. Gardner in the backfield. Stovall, and I believe that's that Nurse or that's Nurse left. So no Morrow. Hallman in the gun. 4th and 8 from the 38. Back to pass. 19 seconds. Hallman rolls right. On his run. Throws it up to 2-2. It's called the 5. Touchdown. What about that, Christopher? Good call.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. Great pass by Hallman. Again, rolls to his right. Buys some time. And Tutu McKay just got behind the defender. The one thing that the defender could not allow was somebody to get behind him. He makes that mistake, and McCage makes him pay his first catch. And so proud of that young man who's had so much trouble, JB, hanging on to the football, and his teammates are celebrating with him. A great catch by McCage, puts the Panthers back on the board, ties the ball game at 32 with a 2-point conversion ensuing.
Two receivers left, one to the right, 2 men in the backfield, going for 2. Going to give it to Gardner, and he's tackled at the line. Nothing doing. So we have a tie game at 32 all with 12 seconds remaining before half. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Russellville EPB SmartNet is a locally owned and community-driven power provider. But what does that mean? It means we operate and exist to serve you, our customers and community. Our employees and board members make decisions with you in mind and with a goal of keeping your electric service reliable and rates as low as possible. Being locally owned means we're focused on supporting economic growth and prosperity for the community we serve. Russellville EPB SmartNet, your local power provider.
Take control of your property with the full selection of Husqvarna power equipment at your Russellville Southern States Cooperative. Husqvarna hedge and weed trimmers, blowers, chainsaws, tillers, and mowers. If you can use it in the yard, Husqvarna makes it, and Southern States has it. Plus, Southern States offers on-site service, too. Get equipment you can count on at a price you can afford. Save on Husqvarna power equipment now at Southern States, 209 North Bethel Street in Russellville. Southern States is currently seeking full-time employees. Apply in person today.
We're at Ray Stadium tonight, where we have had one heck of a football game as we're getting ready for the Tobacco Festival and honoring the 83 state championship team. JTD will do the kickoff duties, and then Chris will continue to update us. As, most nights, Chris, I don't know what purpose he served tonight, serving and worth the money he's paying himself.
Yes, indeed.
JTD approaches, end-over-end kick will be returnable by Martin at the 25, and boys, we better find him quickly. Martin on his feet, making 4 or 5-man miss. We finally bring him down at the 42. 5 seconds to work for Caverna. Chris, take your time.
The Russellville Panthers, we felt like needed to make something happen on that possession, and they do. They go 62 yards in 5 plays, take 47 seconds off the clock. Hallman hits McCage on a 38-yard touchdown on a 4th down. A great play by both of them, and they hook up for the touchdown reception. The 2-point conversion is no good. We are tied 32 all, 5 seconds left in this half. Caverna with the football now on their own 42-yard line.
Can we get to half tied? Because Caverna will receive to start the third. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Crane in the shotgun. Wagner used left. Back up, Russellville. Back to pass. Crane rolling right. Edges there. Going to dump it off short. It is complete. And we tackle him at the 47-yard line of Russellville. End of half. We'll take it. Halftime here at Ray Stadium. 32 for Russellville. 32 for Caverna. If you had 63.5 on the over in the first half, you made some serious money.
Serious.
Tie ball game, halftime. Stay with us for the half. We will wrap up the first half scoring and stats. We'll go ahead and tell you some scores around the area because we're live on video, and we'll get ready for the third quarter as we honor the 83 state championship team and hear the band perform. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Scott Waste Services is proud to be the exclusive provider of residential, commercial, and industrial garbage collection for all of Logan County, including the cities of Adairsville, Auburn, Lewisburg, and Russellville. As a reminder, please place your Scott Waste cart within 3 feet of the street the night before your scheduled pickup. For all your waste disposal needs, call Scott Waste at 270-783-4016.
At Logan Aluminum, we strive to attain excellence through teamwork. Our team-like structure calls on each employee to perform their job with skill and precision. When we do this, we are successful. These lessons are learned in high school sports every day. Logan Aluminum salutes our young athletes and is proud to sponsor this broadcast of high school sports on WRUS. We're Logan Aluminum, and we're committed to our
Western Kentucky Conference title. A 42-0 win over Edmonton County for the regional championship set up a battle between the Panthers and the two-time defending state champion Russellville High School. Who at the time held the longest winning streak in the nation at 38 straight wins. Our Panthers would win 19-7 and then advance to their fourth state championship game in our school history. We would then go on to beat Cumberland 42-13, capturing our second Class A
we
state
recognize the
championship.
tremendous lessons our young people learn by participating in high school sports. Lessons in teamwork and accountability, hard work and perseverance, and finally, how to win and lose with grace. These lessons will be applied every day of their adult life. At H&H Sheet Metal, many of our employees are former athletes because they continue to put what they learned into practice. We are proud to support our local schools and proud to sponsor this broadcast from WRUS.
This is David Guy of Riley White in downtown Russellville. We are proud to support this broadcast of high school sports because we know our young people work hard every day in the classroom, on the practice field, and at game time. Their effort today will reap the benefits for years to come. We understand the value of hard work because we strive daily to be your total healthcare solution. Whether it's prescriptions, home oxygen, diabetic supplies, or medical equipment, Riley White is eager to earn your business.
It's that time of year. Football season is here. I'm John Brett Reynolds with First Southern National Bank, and we love supporting local athletics. Coach Ken Barrett and Coach Stumpy Baker instilled a sense of integrity, dignity, and responsibility in their players. And at First Southern, it is our goal to uphold these same values while serving you, our customer. We would love to see you at our 88 South Bethel Street location right here in Russellville. Go Cougars, go Panthers.
First Southern National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back at Ray Stadium tonight, where we're at the half. It's 32-all. We're honoring our great 83 state championship team, which we'll update you here momentarily on a great write-up by them. How did we get here? Let's talk about it. Give me a minute. Let me take a breath because it's going to take a while. Caverna strikes first in the first. 3:34 to go. A 5-yard Crane to Williams pass. The two-point conversion was no good, and Caverna led 6-0. Panthers in strike with 58 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The first of 3 touchdowns with a minute to go in the first quarter. 7-yard run by Gardner. Bloodworth's kick was good, and the Panthers led 7-6. 20 seconds to go after we got the onside kick. An 18-yard run by Tutu McCage. Our extra point this time was no good, and we led 13-6. Then Caverna takes an 80-yard kickoff by Tyson Martin with 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. Crane's 2-point is good, and Caverna led 14-13 at the end of one quarter. Second quarter, Russell strikes first at 9:54, a 1-yard run by McCage. A 2-point was no good, and Russell led 19-14. Caverna strikes back in the second. 10 seconds later on a 60-yard run by Tyson Martin. 2-point is no good, and Caverna reaches the lead 20-19. Then with 6:48 to go, Caverna strikes again. A 54-yard run by Martin. 2-point was no good, and it was 26-19 Caverna at that point. Russell gets back on the board in the second with 4:06 remaining. A 32-yard Hallman pass that went to Stovall. Bloodworth's kick was good, and it was tied again, 26 apiece. Second quarter action, 1:05 remains. A 13-yard run by Crane. 2-point was no good, and Caverna was up 6, 32-26. Then, with 12 seconds remaining, a great fast drive by the Panthers ended on a 38-yard, 4th and 8 pass. Hallman to Tutu. 2-point was no good, and we are tied 32 apiece here at the half. Caverna will receive to start the third quarter. When we come back, we'll break down the stats of the first half with Russellville 32 and Caverna 32. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
A funeral service should be an event that honors and highlights your loved one's life. It should be both meaningful and memorial, and as unique as the individual being celebrated. The service should reflect the person's values, interests, and experiences. All those things that form the rich tapestry of a life worth celebrating. I'm Will McCormick of Price Funeral Home, and along with Jason Raleigh, we understand the importance of creating a meaningful funeral service. For more information, visit pricefuneralhome.com.
Ryan Wilkins.
Want faster, more reliable internet? Penny Ryle Electric is proud to help power EnergyNet Fiber Internet service. Stream your favorite shows, game with unlimited data, work from home, or power your home security with a reliable EnergyNet connection. EnergyNet has gig speed fiber internet packages starting at just $59.95 per month. And we offer local support. Check GoEnergyNet.com to see if EnergyNet Fiber Internet is available in your home.
Alan Berry, Bubba Taylor, Jeff Page, and Todd Harkleroad.
Folks come from miles around to
Standing
eat
in for
Roy's
Jonathan
barbecue.
Page,
Delicious
we have his
pulled
brother,
pork, barbecue
Timmy
beef,
Hampton.
ribs, or chicken.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your 1983 state championship Russellville Panthers. And one more time for Coach
Hungry yet? Head to Roy's Barbecue, 101 Sarah Lane, just off of Russellville Bypass. And the Little Pits, 414 Crickland Street, Russellville.
Are you finding that you just aren't using your home phone as much as you used to? Instead, are you using your cell phone and your home Wi-Fi to stay connected to friends and family? Did you know that you could drop your home phone with LTC Connect and still retain your cooperative membership with your internet package? Yeah, you could save approximately $20 per month when also considering all the taxes and fees from the phone line. Simply call LTC Connect today to learn more.
Welcome back to Ray Stadium, where we have found ourselves a shootout. Russellville and Caverna tied at 32 at the half. Good evening. It's a beautiful night for football here in historic Ray Stadium. Ken Barrett Field just finished honoring the 83 state championship football team. Coach Ken Barrett on the field with some of those players now. And such a great sight to see those gentlemen and Coach Barrett as they come back to be honored on the 40th anniversary of the 80 state championship team. How we got here, tied at 32. Caverna has 193 yards of rushing in the first half, most by way of Mr. Martin, as we expected. Meanwhile, they are 3 of 3 through the air. Is Crane a perfect 3 for 3 for 26 yards and a touchdown. 219 yards of total offense. Now, Martin did have the one incomplete pass. I think he probably threw it away on purpose, but the coach might have disagreed there. So they're a total of 3 for 4 for the 26 yards through the air. Again, 219 yards of total offense for Caverna. Now, they have committed 10 penalties for 94 yards. That has been a big key in the Panthers having some success tonight. Now, Russellville, 96 yards on the ground. Meanwhile, Hunter Hallman is 7 of 16 through the air with 2 touchdowns and an interception. He's got 137 yards of passing. So the Panthers have outgained Caverna 233 to 219. The Panthers have committed 5 penalties for 35 yards. Now, these individual numbers for you at the half. First, we will start with Caverna. And the running back, number 4, that is Tyson Martin. Tyson Martin, 8 carries, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns, runs of 60 and 54 yards respectively for those touchdowns. Again, 8 carries, 143 for Tyson Martin in the first half. The quarterback, Crane, has 5 carries for 25 yards, including a 13-yard touchdown run. Wagner, 3 carries for 18. And number 9, the brother, Kenyon Martin, has a total of 2 carries for 7 yards. As we mentioned, Crane is 3 for 3 through the air for 26 yards and a touchdown. All 3 of his attempts, his completions have gone to 3 separate receivers. Tyson Martin has 1 catch for 12 yards. Kenyon Martin has 1 catch for 10 yards. And Williams, the former quarterback, has the touchdown catch for 4 yards. Again, Crane a perfect 3 for 3 through the air in the first half. For the Russellville Panthers, the leading rusher is Jamarion Gardner. He's got 10 carries, 45 yards, including a 7-yard score. But right on his heels is Tutu McCage. McCage has 8 carries, 44 yards, and 2 touchdowns. McCage has runs of 18 and 1, respectively. He also has the big touchdown reception, but I'll tell you about that in a second. Hallman has 1 carry for 9 yards, and Nurse 1 carry for -2 yards. Hallman, again, 7 of 16 through the air, 2 touchdowns and an interception, 137 yards of passing for the Panthers. Morrow caught the first 3 balls of the night for the Panthers. He's got 3 catches for 58 yards. Stovall, 2 catches for 34 yards, including a 32-yard touchdown. JTD, 1 catch for 7 yards, and Tutu McCage, 1 catch for the 38-yard score. Again, 32-32 at the half. It has been a shootout. Caverna will receive the ball to start the second half, and at this point, both Russellville and Caverna got to be in the locker room trying to figure out if their defenses are going to get off the bus for the second half. But it has been an exciting one as we prepare for Tobacco and Heritage Festival weekend here in Logan County. Of course, we are tape delayed. This game airing back on a Saturday afternoon, but it has been a beautiful Friday night here in Russellville. Do have some showers off to our west. We'll keep an eye on that, see if that impacts this game later as we move through the third and fourth quarter. But again, at the half, Panthers and Colonels tied at 32. You listen to Panther Football on WRUS.
I'm Brian White, president of Auburn Bank, and I'm inviting you to visit our brand new location at 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. After months of planning and preparation, construction, and moving, we're excited to be open and doing business in our new facility. Same great customer service, new location. So please come see us at Auburn Bank, where serving you comes first. 404 Hopkinsville Road, Russellville, and now 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. Equal housing lender.
When it comes to your health, Yates Pharmacy is the MVP, most valuable pharmacy. Whether you need prescription medication, a vaccination, or over-the-counter remedy, at Yates Pharmacy, they'll go the extra mile to get you back on your feet and back in the game. Make sure Yates Pharmacy is on your healthcare team. They're open weekdays from 8:30 to 5:30 and 8:30 to 1:30 on Saturdays at 432 Hopkinsville Road in Russellville. Call anytime at 270-726-8451.
At the end of the game, the final score dictates that one team wins and another team loses. But the final score doesn't tell you the whole story. What about that spectacular comeback, the tremendous effort, or the heartbreak of that one play that made all the difference? This is Brent Summers of Summers & Son Funeral Home. Our passion is providing services that tell the whole story, not just the final score. Summers & Son Funeral Home, here to serve you.
In the global economy, Venture Plastics stands out as the leading supplier of injection-molded automotive components. Since 1992, Venture employees have supplied leading automakers with quality parts. We realize that a team is only as good as its players, so we offer competitive pay and great benefits in an exciting industry. To learn more about joining the Venture Plastics teams, visit jobs@flexingate.com. That's jobs.flex-n-gate.com. Venture Plastics is proud to be part of this community and sponsor this sports broadcast on WRUS.
I love Lewisburg Banking Company, and now I love Flex. It's the newest innovation in banking in Logan County. Live video tellers are ready to serve all my banking needs from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Or I can use it as an ATM 24 hours a day.
Lewisburg Banking Company is proud to bring you this convenient new technology with our hometown touch and can't wait for you to take your turn to Flex.
Lewisburg Banking Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Take control of your property with the full selection of Husqvarna power equipment at your Russellville Southern States Cooperative. Husqvarna hedge and weed trimmers, blowers, chainsaws, tillers, and mowers. If you can use it in the yard, Husqvarna makes it, and Southern States has it. Plus, Southern States offers on-site service too. Get equipment you can count on at a price you can afford. Save on Husqvarna power equipment now at Southern States, 209 North Bethel Street in Russellville. Southern States is currently seeking full-time employees. Apply in person today.
Back at Ray Stadium, we're at the half where the Russell Marching Band is doing their halftime performance after honoring the 83 state championship team. And a quick excerpt from the 83 team. Obviously, we talked about one of their best years ever in Russellville history. They beat Trigg County to start the season, then they suffered their only loss to Franklin the next week. And then they won 12 straight games. They won over Evanston County 42-0 in the regional championship. And then what Chris talked about earlier, then Paris came here, and they had the longest winning streak in the nation of 38 straight wins. Russellville would win the game 19-7 to advance at that time to our fourth state championship game in school history. And they would beat Cumberland 42-13, capturing our second overall state championship. And just an overall outstanding team that had tons of honors. And man, what a way 40 years ago, the 83 state championship team honoring their state title. Man, what a football team! And honestly, I know a joke wasn't born, but hate that I wasn't a part of that because that was some football.
It was, JB, and I know we joke about the age disparity, but the '83 team, I was roughly 9 years old, and so I old enough to remember was coming to the football games. Obviously, at that time, was a huge Panther fan and supporter, and my sister, who's 5 years older than me, so she was kind of starting in high school at that, so was involved in that regard. And like I say, can remember going to the football games, can remember going to the state championship game, can remember looking up to Andy Woodall and Johnny C. and Rodney and Pudgels, guys that later I got to know as friends, and really got to hang out with and enjoy, Oscar York, those folks. Really got to enjoy, meeting some of those guys that as a young kid, those were the guys that I looked up to and were kind of my heroes. And so just such a very, very talented group of players that really came together to do something special and winning that championship. And that win over Cumberland. Cumberland was a good football team, but that Russellville Panther team that year was just so dominant. And to that point, JB, that '84 team, that team the very next year, they won the 12 straight, coming out of the loss to Franklin, and then beating Paris, who had the nation's longest winning streak at 88. The Panthers win the state championship game, where the Panthers did not lose in the '84 season until Paris stopped the Panthers' winning streak at, I think it was 24 games, something like that. So an incredible winning streak that group, those players in that '83-'84 season just really had a remarkable run, and it was a really special group, and so great to see so many of them here tonight. Great to see, of course, the coaches that were involved. Great to see, of course, Coach Barrett, but Coach Todd here, and Corky Harrison back. Hate that I didn't see Coach Meredith or Coach Kendall here, but so many folks that played a role in that and in that special time. Just some really, really good football that was played in that decade from 80 through 89, from 80 to 90. An incredible run by Coach Ken Barrett in this Russellville High School.
80, 83, 84 was great. 87, 90. I mean, good, great. That's just to name a few. No, we're tape delayed, but just interest of scores. Bowling Green South Warren tied with 10 minutes to go with a football game there. The last update we got, Logan was down 1 with about 7 to go that had the football. And then Hart County still on front of Glasgow 15-12 at the end of 3. So some really good games on top of this great game here tonight. And I think Logan County just scored.
And as we look for that, again, I know we're delayed, but just in the interest for you and I, JB, have you seen a Franklin Greenwood score?
Greenwood's up 7, I believe,
okay,
right?
I knew that was going to be a really good football game. There's some really, really good football games going on tonight across the western part of the state. And quite frankly, folks, one of them is taking place right here at Ray Stadium as we're tied at 32 in what has been an absolute shootout of a first half. I don't know that anybody, from a Russellville perspective, JB, if I told you that Caverna had 32 at halftime, would you have expected that we were in it, or would you have thought that we were struggling and it was 32-6?
Yeah, that's 32-6, 32-14. We'd be totally out of the game. I would have never thought we'd have 32 at halftime.
Yeah.
So, we'll take it. Yeah, Greenwood's up 21-14 in 3 over Franklin. So, wow, some good games. Band finishing up their performance. Again, honored the 83 team. And then in a few minutes, both teams will be back on the field to do their warm-ups, and we'll be ready for third quarter action where Russellville and Caverna are tied 32 apiece at the half. I hope it's the same scoring in the second. I hope we're at 65-64 final. Russell wins, of course. Take a break, be back. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Russellville EPB SmartNet is a locally owned and community-driven power provider. But what does that mean? It means we operate and exist to serve you, our customers and community. Our employees and board members make decisions with you in mind and with a goal of keeping your electric service reliable and rates as low as possible. Being locally owned means we're focused on supporting economic growth and prosperity for the community we serve. Russellville EPB SmartNet, your local.
Is proud to be the exclusive provider of residential, commercial, and industrial garbage collection for all of Logan County, including the cities of Adairsville, Auburn, Louisville, Lewisburg, and Russellville. As a reminder, please place your Scott waste cart within 3 feet of the street the night before your scheduled pickup. For all your waste disposal needs, call Scott Waste at 270-783-4016.
At Logan Aluminum, we strive to remain These lessons are learned in high school sports every day. Logan Aluminum salutes our young athletes and is proud to sponsor this broadcast of high school sports on
because they continue to put what they learned into practice. We are proud to support our local schools and proud to sponsor this broadcast on WRU.
This is David Guine of Riley White in downtown Russellville. We are proud to support this broadcast of high school sports because we know our young people work hard every day in the classroom, on the practice field, and at game time. Their effort today will reap them benefits for years to come. We understand the value of hard work because we strive daily to be your total healthcare solution. Whether it's prescriptions, home oxygen, diabetic supplies, or medical equipment, Riley White is eager to earn your business.
It's that time of year. Football season is here. I'm John Brett Reynolds with First Southern National Bank, and we love supporting local athletics. Coach Ken Barrett and Coach Stumpy Baker instilled a sense of integrity, dignity, and responsibility in their players. And at First Southern, it is our goal to uphold these same values while serving you, our customer. We would love to see you at our 88 South Bethel Street location right here in Russellville. Go Cougars, go Panthers.
First Southern National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
We're back here at Ray Stadium where halftime is slowly wrapping up. We still got 2.5 minutes to go. So both teams on the field now. And Caverna on their end, Russell on their end. Caverna to receive the ball. So, Chris, I really don't think we can win the game 65-64. I don't know if we keep pace. So what are you thinking, or where do you think we need to go? And maybe we can.
Well, here's the thing. If you look at the drive charts, and I appreciate so much your dad, JB, who's just an incredible statistician, but if you look at the drive charts, they haven't stopped us either.
They haven't.
And so from that standpoint, especially if you look at, the success that Gardner had early on, we've seen McCage come on with 2 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown. I really feel like at this point they haven't shown the Colonels haven't shown that they can stop the Panther offense either. And Hallman has been sharp. The numbers don't show how sharp Hallman has been. And so to that point, I feel good about the Panther offense. Now, the key becomes, we had the 1 turnover, we had the interception. That kind of offset the offsides kick, really. I mean, if you look at it, that's kind of where we are tied up. Is the turnovers kind of the onside kick doesn't really count, but you know what I mean.
I do.
So to say that, I really feel like as we start the second half, it really is these 2 head coaches had to sit down at the half and say, okay, defense, are you going to show up? Because whoever can string together maybe back-to-back stops wins this football game. Now, nobody's done that yet, but that really is the key. Can you string together back-to-back stops and make something happen? And guess what, JB? I told you off the air that my little alert went off on my phone that said in 5 minutes it would begin to rain.
Right.
And guess what it's doing?
It's starting to rain.
The scattering has commenced of the crowd. Nobody wants to get wet. They all think they may melt. And so the scattering commences like ants. We all run for shelter as it starts to sprinkle. I told you there was some rain to the west.
You're right. I'm going to eat a hot dog, so give me 30 seconds. We'll take a break and be back. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
They did not.
A funeral service should be an event that honors and highlights your loved one's life. It should be both meaningful and memorial, and as unique as the individual being celebrated. The service should reflect the personal values, interests, and experiences. All of those things that form the rich tapestry of a life worth celebrating. I'm Will McCormick of Price Funeral Home, and along with Jason Raleigh, we understand the importance of creating a meaningful funeral service. For more information, visit pricefuneralhome.com.
Want faster, more reliable internet? Pennyrile Electric is proud to help power EnergyNet Fiber Internet service. Stream your favorite shows, game with unlimited data, work from home, or power your home security with a reliable EnergyNet connection. EnergyNet has gig-speed fiber internet packages starting at just $59.95 per month. And we offer local support. Check GoEnergyNet.com to see if EnergyNet Fiber Internet is available in your home.
Folks come from miles around to eat at Roy's Barbecue. Delicious pulled pork, barbecue beef, ribs, or chicken. Plus, Roy's mouth-watering catfish, burgers, club sandwiches, and daily specials. All served with tasty sides like baked beans, white beans, coleslaw, and potato salad. Finish it off with a slice of homemade pie or one of Roy's one-of-a-kind fried pies. Hungry yet? Head to Roy's Barbecue, 101 Sarah Lane, just off the Russellville bypass. And the Little Pit, 414 Franklin Street, Russellville.
Back at Ray Stadium, halftime has commenced, and we are finally ready for the third quarter where the Caverna is going to receive. We're tied 32-all, and I see rain, Chris.
Oh, thanks for waking me up from my nap.
Well, take your time. Take your time.
No,
Stretch
here
your
we
legs.
go. Yes, indeed. Got a little rain. Let's see if that slows down the action any. Tied at 32-all. If you had the over tonight, you are doing very, very well in your parlay.
JTD approach, another onside kick. Caverna right there, falls on him at the 48-yard line. So they'll take over there 1st and 10 to start our third quarter.
And it's interesting that, we continue to try that because it has worked. But in a game where you have not stopped the other team's offense at all, to continue to give them a short field to work with.
Same.
Now, the other part is when we did kick it deep, he ran it back 80 yards. So I get it.
Don't kick it down.
Maybe that's the safety valve there is to just say, okay, look, we'll give you the ball at the 47 if you promise not to run it back.
Two receivers either side. Shotgun. Snap. Going to be a handoff. Wagner, right side at the 50. Wagner on his feet, 45. Wagner on his feet, 40. Wagner on his feet, 35. And finally pushed out of bounds around the 32-yard line. Not the run you want to start with the Russell defense.
No, and not the running back that you expect to break a big one there in Wagner, but sure did it. And again, the Panthers come out the third quarter tackling like they did the first half, JB. If you're going to keep trying to arm tackle these guys, they're going to continue to run through it and get big gains.
Hopkinsville scored, but missed the PAT. Logan's up 1 with 4 to go. Wow. What those two teams, it doesn't matter what's going on. When they play, it's crazy. Battles. 1st and 10 from the 32. Two receivers either side. Shotgun for Crane. Doesn't go in the gun much. Going to give the handoff. It's back to Wagner. Panthers are there. Great job, David Owen, in bringing them down for a big loss. Back to the 38-yard line. They're going to mark it on the 36.
Yeah, they're going to give him an awful lot of forward progress. But still a big loss of 4. Look, and the Panther yard markers had it all the way back to about the 39, and that's where you're going to put the football.
Well, that official had it back there with him.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, they're going to give him forward progress to the 36-yard line. But again, a great play that time by David Owens on the right side, that defensive end. A little bit of a different formation that time, JB. They had big number 4, Tyson Martin, spread out. Kenyon Martin spread to the other wide side. And so they're really spreading with 24 Wagner as the running back. Let's see if they look to incorporate the passing game.
And whistles before.
That was a quick delay, I thought, too, kind of like the one on us early in the first quarter. Let's see if with these big backs that they're splitting out like this, JB, makes you wonder if they're wanting to set up some sort of little bubble screen or middle screen, a way to get the ball in space.
Wagner reverse to Martin. Martin trying to get middle of the field. Can the Panthers get to him? Yes. No, he pitches it to Crane. Oh, boy, Nurse.
Everybody stopped. They blew the whistle
He
dead.
blew it dead. He blew the play
and
dead.
the coach is going to lose his mind.
Yes, he is. Back to the 41, so going to be no gain after all that. And that's the play, third down.
And
we'll take it.
And he may end up with a penalty. He is way, and I mean, I get it, and I understand whether they say it was an inadvertent whistle or they say forward progress was stopped, which is probably the correct call.
And it was. It was.
Yeah.
I know you don't like it, but.
And so.
And Crane is subbed out?
Yeah, and they put in 43, who I think he thought it was fourth down. He thought it was fourth down. He sent in the punter. I really believe that's what he did.
Burn a timeout because of it.
Yep, he put in Decker, who's the freshman punter.
And they're still talking about it. All right, we'll take a quick timeout with them. 10:01 to go. Third quarter, 32-all. Caverna has a third and a mile upcoming from the Panther 41. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
You just aren't using your home phone as much as you used to? Instead, are you using your cell phone and your home Wi-Fi to stay connected to friends and family? Did you know that you could drop your home phone with LTC Connect and still retain your cooperative membership with your internet package? Yeah, you could save approximately $20 per month when also considering all the taxes and fees from the phone line. Simply call LTC Connect today to learn more.
For decades, Logan Memorial Hospital has provided personal, compassionate care in the expected and unexpected moments of life. From adolescence through adulthood, orthopedic care to emergencies, we're committed to improving life and health in this community we all love. Visit loganmemorial.com to make an appointment or find a provider today. Be well, live well. That's why we're here, Logan Memorial Hospital.
Third and 18 from the 41 of Russellville. Caverna takes the snap. Looking downfield is Crane. Now over the middle. It's complete to Martin. That's Kenyon Martin at the 30. Martin needs to get there to the 25. Martin stays on his feet. We can't bring him down. First down at the 20.
Wow.
On third and 18.
We give up 21, and a great play by that time. Kenyon Martin caught the little quick slant coming from the left side. Found a seam and was able to explode through it, and Panthers just could not get him on the ground. Great individual effort to get the first down.
Go ahead.
I just for 3 downs of that, the Panthers did everything right, and then on third and 18, can't get the play they need to get off the field.
First and 10 from the 20. Panthers defense is a reset going to Tyson Martin. Panthers are there and bring him down. Well done, guys. Great D. No gain.
Really nice job that time by Noah Stovall, and he's going to be banged up. I think he got a little stinger in the shoulder, so he's going to come off. He really had to give up his body to come up and make the big tackle on the back, and he is going to come off. But a really nice tackle that time by Stovall.
Wallenbeck is going to come on for him. Second and 10 at the 20. 2 receivers either side. Shotgun. Wagner to the right. The Martin brothers wide left. They're looking that way. Now Crane wants to take off and run. Panthers are there, but can't get to him. First down out of bounds. Great job by Crane. Gets it down to the 8-yard line, first and goal.
Yep, nice quarterback draw that time by Crane. He's had some success rushing the football tonight. In fact, has a rushing touchdown for these Colonels. And again, the Russellville Panther defense just having trouble, JB, making the plays when it matters most to get off the field. We talked about who was going to make the big stop. And looks like on this drive, the Panthers are unable to do it thus far.
Ball's at the 7, officially first and goal. You know what would be big here?
A turnover would always be big.
Sure.
I love one.
Crane, pitch to Martin. Martin working right side. Now working to the corner. Now cutting it back in. Panthers are there, but can't tackle him. Touchdown, 7 yards out.
5 guys around the football. Nobody can bring him down. 7-yard touchdown run for Martin. His 4th of the game. He had 6 total last week against Fulton. So he now has 10 total touchdowns in 6 quarters and some change.
He's a player.
He is indeed.
No doubt. Caverna, of course, lining up, going for 2, up 6. receiver left. There's two now left. Two men in the backfield. Crane underneath center. Snap. Crane looking to pass here. We're there. Can't get to him now. Take off and run. Goes to the end zone, and he will get there. 2-point conversion is good, and now Caverna has an 8-point lead, 40-32, with 8:31 to go in the third. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
I'm Brian White, president of Auburn Bank, and I'm inviting you to visit our brand new location at 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. After months of planning and preparation, construction, and moving, we're excited to be open and doing business in our new facility. Same great customer service, new location. So please come see us at Auburn Bank, where serving you comes first. 404 Hopkinsville Road, Russellville, and now 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. Equal housing lender.
When it comes to your health, Yates Pharmacy is the MVP, most valuable pharmacy. Whether you need prescription medication, a vaccination, or over-the-counter remedy, at Yates Pharmacy, they'll go the extra mile to get you back on your feet and back in the game. Make sure Yates Pharmacy is on your healthcare team. They're open weekdays from 8:30 to 5:30 and 8:30 to 1:30 on Saturdays at 432 Hopkinsville Road in Russellville. Call anytime at 270-726-8451.
We're at Ray Stadium. Caverna kicking off from the 40. Weird spiraling kick. Returnable at the 25 by JTD. Quickly to the 40. JTD to the 43-yard line, and he'll be down there. Good field position. Chris, update us.
JB, we just couldn't get off the field when it mattered most. Had a 3rd and 18 and could not convert. Meanwhile, the Colonels go 53 yards in 8 plays, take 3:29 off the clock. It's capped by a Martin 7-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion is good. With 8:24 left in the third quarter, Caverna leads the Russellville Panthers 40-32. And is that their 6th straight touchdown? 6 straight possessions that have gone for touchdowns? I think that's right.
Wow. Man. 1st and 10 from the 43. Panthers down 8. Going to have to get it back. 2 receivers right, 1 left, 2 men in the backfield as the rain is coming down heavy now on Ray Stadium. Snap. I'm going to give it to Tutu. Tutu middle of the field at the 50 and down there, and the referee goes down with him. Gain of about 6 or 7.
But we all helped him up. We've got him. He's up. He's lost his hat. Oh, he's got his hat.
He said, boys, we're to get out of here.
Yes. Why are we doing this? I am not being paid enough for this. Tutu McCage now 9 carries, 51 yards, and 2 scores. 2 rushing scores and a receiving touchdown.
2nd and 3 from midfield. Snap. 2-2 again. 1st down. Flag coming down, though, inside the 40 to the 39. Is that in the position of hold?
I believe it is. I believe that one's going to come back. Nice run by Tutu McCage. Plenty for the 1st down, but I believe it's going to come back holding against the Panthers.
$10-yard penalty from the 50, so put it back at the 40. And remains 2nd down, be 2nd and 13 now.
Coach Greg Owens making an appearance on the Russellville radio station. So that's going to come back. Ball be spotted at the 40.
We've had a phone turned in to the announcing booth.
So that's the 40, leading the 47 of Caverna.
Thank you.
And the rain continues to pour.
2nd down and 13 for your Panther offense.
2 receivers right, 1 left. Shotgun Hallman, running back either side of him. Gets set. Going to be Tutu again. Tutu met in the backfield, caught by the jersey, but stays on his feet, and now will be dropped for a loss back to the 38. is where they're going to mark him officially and bring up now third down. And Panthers really don't need to give Caverna the football back.
No, you're starting to see momentum definitely make a swing here as Kenyon Martin comes through, makes the big tackle for Caverna. Big loss that time. Now it's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Russellville Panthers. And, of course, with this range, AB, it does really limit what you can do from a passing game.
That's right.
And that's where the Panthers have had some success, especially late in the second quarter.
And it's hard to pass the ball, especially lengthy with that rain and just getting a grip on the football. 6.5 to go. Third quarter, Panthers trailing 40-32. Snap. Allman going to pass, going to dump it off short, nowhere close. It'll be 4th down, and Russell will have to punt it away.
Yeah, and even on that pretty quick little out route, JB, it looked like it kind of slipped out of Hallman's hands. Yeah. Again, the wet football, it's raining pretty hard now, and this Russellville Panther offense that really in that, again, late in that second quarter showed some life through the passing game is going to be severely limited here. Meanwhile, this certainly is an advantage to the great rushing attack of the Colonel.
Wow, no doubt. Low snap. Ball's on the ground. JTD, he's going to have to do something. And poor thing, he didn't have a chance. He's tackled at the 30. Horrible snap all over the ground, and then Caverna will take over there.
Yep. Martin, again, the other Martin, Kenyon Martin, in the backfield for the Panthers, and is able to come up with the big play. It's going to be a turnover on downs and great field position for this Caverna Colonel offense, who already leads by 1 score.
Oh, me. Panther defense has put themselves in a position now. We got to stop. And we've not proven that the last 6 possessions. 6:11 to go, third quarter. Caverna up 8. Ball's at the Panther 30, 1st and 10. Snap, pitch, going to Martin. Right side, Panthers miss 1 tackle. Misses 2nd, Martin back to middle field, and Edge finally brings him down around the 26-yard line, so he'll gain 4.
McCage just tried to torpedo him and didn't even throw his arms out, completely whiffed. Nice cutback again by Martin for the solid gain.
Man, thought Tutu was going to get him and hit him down for a loss. Just didn't happen.
Nice job, as you said, though, by Sam Edge to actually get him down. Just shy of the 25-yard line.
2nd and 6. Snap. Back to pass, and the Panthers and David Owens read that. Big sack on the play. What were they trying to do? And that beats Caverna. What were they trying to do?
Honestly, it looked more like it was a read option, and the quarterback just gave ground when he realized that David Owens didn't go anywhere. He just kind of kept coming. And so Jalen Crane didn't have anywhere to go with the football and just kind of got swallowed whole. Takes it back all the way to the original line of scrimmage at the 30-yard line, 3rd and 10. This is where, again, this Panther defense has struggled to get off the field night in and night out. Another big 3rd down play.
Panther fans, get those cowbells ready. It's
3rd down at the 30. Snap, pitch. Back here at the 30, 25, and we bring him down short of the 1st down by about 5 yards.
But we got to figure it's 4-down territory here.
For sure.
But again, good job by David Owen, Armstrong in there, also TK Darden.
David Owens for your Panthers.
Looks like they are going to spot it right at the, they're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Put him all the way at the 23.
Needing the 20 for the first. It's 4th down, so a stop here is so much needed. 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Come on, Panther fans, 4th down.
Shotgun, trying to get a hard count. Panthers don't jump, back to pass. Looking, quarterback goes to his left, got the 1st down and some more at the 15. Out of bounds at the 13. I mean, they all can juke and jive, and wow, I'm impressed.
And they have good speed, too. I mean, he did a nice job that time, the quarterback Crane, of seeing the gap and has the speed burst to get through it before the Panther defense can react. And then he's got green grass for 10, 15 more yards downfield. So they're going to spot it at the 13. A 10-yard run that time by Crane. All they needed was about 3.
First and 10. Can get another first down, too. Pitch. This time it's going to Kenyon Martin. Pushing out the right side. At the 10. Kenyon at the 5. Stays on his feet. Good move. Stiff arm the man and touchdown. 46-32 after the 13-yard run. Late third.
And that was Kenyon Martin's first rushing touchdown of the football game, I believe. So he's decided to make his appearance known. It looks like he may actually be cramping up a little bit. But again, a little pitch play to the right side, and the Panthers just did not respond defensively. Nobody wanted to step out to come up and attempt to make the tackle on the big man. And he's able to get to the corner, which, again, for his size, both of these running backs have good speed. And so if they get to the corner, they are trouble. And this time Kenyon Martin is able to outrun the Panthers to the right side, get into the end zone for the touchdown, make it a 46-32 lead with the extra point ensuing.
Two receivers either side. Shotgun. Back to pass. Looking towards the corner of the end zone, and it is intercepted. So the two-point conversion is no good. And with 3:39 to go, third quarter, 46 for Caverna, 32 for Russellville. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Panthers 32.
At the end of the game, the final score dictates that one team wins and another team loses. But the final score doesn't tell you the whole story. What about that spectacular comeback, the tremendous effort, or the heartbreak of that one play that made all the difference? This is Brent Summers of Summers & Son Funeral Home. Our passion is providing services that tell the whole story, not just the final score. Summers & Son Funeral Home, here to serve you.
In the global economy, Venture Plastics stands out as the leading supplier of injection molded automotive components. Since 1992, Venture employees have supplied leading automakers with quality parts. We realize that a team is only as good as its players, so we offer competitive pay and great benefits in an exciting industry. To learn more about joining the Venture Plastics teams, visit jobs@flexandgate.com. That's jobs.flex-n-gate.com. Venture Plastics is proud to be part of this community and sponsor this sports broadcast on WRUS.
We're at Ray Stadium tonight, where we're late in the third quarter. Caverna kicking it from the 40. End over end. Spiral to the middle of the field. JTD's got to pick it up at the 20. Trying to find some running room. Now going to bounce to the outside. Now bounce back left. He gets to 25, and that's about it. Chris must score here.
Yeah, no doubt about it, JB. We talked about whoever could get 2 stops may win this football game. Meanwhile, Caverna has had 2 possessions in this second half. They have both gone for touchdowns. That time they got the benefit of the bad snap and could not get the punt away, so they get the ball on the 30-yard line. They take 5 plays to go 30 yards, 2:33 off the clock, capped by a Kenyon Martin 13-yard touchdown. The 2-point conversion try no good. The Caverna Colonels lead the Russellville Panthers 46-32, 3.5 to go in the third.
Down 14. Panthers got to get an offense going now. 3:30 to go. Want to send 2 right, 2 left. Single left. 2 men in the backfield with Hallman in the gun. In the formation for most of the middle of the second quarter till now. We'll get to McCage with the handoff, and Caverna was there in the backfield. And remember, for a loss, Mikey said in the pregame, like, we're going to really be bullies up front. That's where we can win the battle. Well, these last few plays, we've not won the battle at all up front.
No, and to that credit, we really did early on.
I agree.
Yeah, we were kind of holding our own, both on both sides of the ball. I mean, the success that they had in rushing the ball was outside the tackles. We had done a nice job, between the trenches on both the offensive and defensive side of the ball. But in the last drive for the Panthers and now this, we've seen Caverna go with 3 down linemen. They're basically running a 3-3 stack right now. And, they're controlling the line of scrimmage, or at least have in the last drive in the first play of this one.
Loss of 2 for 2nd and 12 from the 23. Snap. Hallman rolls to his right. Going to throw it over to JTD, and he is hit and dropped. Incomplete pass. 3rd down. And Caverna is fired up, as they should be. They're playing some good football right now.
Yep, they are. And again, the way that momentum swings, right now, momentum is certainly on the side of the Caverna Colonels. So it's going to bring up a big 3rd down play here for this Russellville Panther offense, who needs a spark in the worst kind of way. And even though it does appear that the rain has slowed some, JB, you got a pretty wet track now. And so, again, makes it really tough for these Panther speedsters on the outside to use that talent.
Did we just gain 3 yards from the 23 to the 26?
We did.
Just randomly? Okay. Snap. Hallman back to pass. Got a little time. Breaks free. Stays on his feet. Now he can run for it. Gets caught from behind at the 30. He'll gain 4 more yards to the 30, bring up a 4th and 5, and then a penalty marker after that.
Yep, and it was one of those things where the last 2 plays, Caverna has made great defensive plays, and then they've got up and they've done a little too much talking about it, and I believe on this one that it may go against the Colonels for they're going to say it was against Russellville.
Wow.
So it must have been, Hallman had to have said something when he got up.
No doubt. That'll pin the punt unit back where, again, 4th and 5. I'm not saying we go for it, but down 14, 4th and 5, it's in your playbook at least.
Exactly, yeah.
Now you completely can't go for it, and snap and wet grass and wet football just makes the punt that much more difficult.
And the ball's going to be snapped from around the 16-yard line.
Man, that makes it tough. So JTD will have to kick it from around the 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter what, give Caverna good field position. Jeez. Just did not come out of the locker room well at all. And just like that, down 14, and Caverna's getting the football back, and we haven't stopped them.
No gain, bringing it to 2nd and 10 now. And the Colonels haven't had to be creative in their play calling really at all, JB. They've just been able to kind of do whatever they wanted. The most creative was when we had them pinned back 3rd and 18 and they threw the slant route to Kenyon Martin. Really at this point, they've just been able to pick a Martin and hand him the football.
Snap, pitch. This was going to be Martin Tyson. They cut it upfield. Panthers are there. Bring him down around the 42-yard line. We'll bring them 3rd down, 3rd and 5 or so from there as we roll under a minute to go in our 3rd quarter.
3rd down and 5 for your Panther defense.
And if I'm Coach Trevin Hayes for the Colonels, it's just kind of going to be more of the same at this point. Until you stop it, I'm perfectly content. And just, especially with the 2 Martins saying, okay, Martin left, Martin right, Martin up the middle. Kind of pick your poison here.
No doubt. Snap. Going to be Tyson Martin. We're there in the backfield. Can we bring him down? He fumbles. Did you recover?
I think it bounced right back up to him like a basketball.
Oh, shoot. That'd have been a big break. We do tackle him away for a major loss back past the 50 to the 47-yard line of Caverna. It brings up 4th down.
Yeah, so a big loss.
Well, we needed that.
Yeah, we really did. The fumble would have been huge because this is going to give them an opportunity to maybe at least punt the football away. But getting the ball in Caverna territory would have been a really, really nice reward for the Panther defense. That's going to bring the end of the 3rd.
End of 3. Caverna 46, Russellville 32. Russell should be getting the ball back when we start our 4th quarter. Listen to Panther football on WRUS.
I love Lewisburg Banking Company, and now I love Flex. It's the newest innovation in banking in Logan County. Live video tellers are ready to serve all my banking needs from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Or I can use it as an ATM 24 hours a day.
Lewisburg Banking Company is proud to bring you this convenient new technology with our hometown touch and can't wait for you to take your turn to flex.
Lewisburg Banking Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Take control of your property with the full selection of Husqvarna power equipment at your Russellville Southern States Cooperative. Husqvarna hedge and weed trimmers, blowers, chainsaws, tillers, and mowers. If you can use it in the yard, Husqvarna makes it, and Southern States has it. Plus, Southern States offers on-site service too. Get equipment you can count on at a price you can afford. Save on Husqvarna power equipment now at Southern States, 209 North Bethel Street in Russellville. Southern States is currently seeking full-time employees. Apply in person today.
Ball's at the 47 for Caverna, their own 47, but it's 4th down, and they should be punting it to Russellville. We're through 3 quarters of action, and Chris will update us shortly on how that looks. Gardner going back deep for the Russellville Panthers. Would love a great return here. High, End-over-end punt will hit at the 25. Gardner's going to get a chance at the 20. Gardner quickly to the 30. Now the 35. Gardner 40. Gardner 45. Can he get to the middle field? He cannot, but he'll give a great return, and the Panthers take over there.
Really nice return that time at Jamarion Gardner. Puts the Panthers in shape. They get the stop they wanted, JB, and now the offense comes back on the field. Through 3 quarters of play, Caverna has outgained the Russellville Panthers 302 to 244. They have 254 yards on the ground. Meanwhile, the quarterback Crane is 4 for 4 through the air for 48 yards and a touchdown. Again, 302 total yardage for Caverna. The Russellville Panthers 244 on through 3 quarters, 107 yards rushing. Hallman is 7 of 18 through the air with 2 touchdowns and an interception. 137 yards of passing for the Panthers through 3.
Ball's at the 46 officially. 1st and 10, down 14. So the Panthers need to find a score here if they can. Going to be Tutu with it. Tutu juking, jiving, trying to cut upfield. Makes a man miss at the 50. Tutu all the way to the 46. He'll gain 8 on 1st down. Keep the ball moving.
Nice run that time by McCage. He's going to cramp up a little bit. See if he hops back up, but a really nice run. And I think we found something with McCage. And now McCage goes to stand up and bumped into LeBrian Nurse, and I think it may have caused Nurse to cramp a little bit.
Yep, it did. He's like, oh. Phew, we had a lot of cramping tonight when it's 60 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Tutu going to come out. Gray going to come in. A little under 11 minutes to go. Panthers down 14. 2nd and 2 at the Caverna 46.
Tutu's got 12 carries for 55 yards. Gardner 10 carries for 45 yards.
We'll get Gardner the ball that time, and I believe he'll be about half a yard short of the 1st down, so bring up 3rd and 1 at the 45.
You know, we saw, you mentioned Gray come in. We saw Gray at Bauer Memorial the other night. His first career carry went for a touchdown. He was that kind of that heavy, that big back. And we've seen less and less of Donovan Armstrong, who unfortunately is that young man. He's a hard runner, but he has trouble staying on the field. He's banged up far too often, I think, because of his running style. But, you know, this 3rd and short yardage situation may be an ideal situation for somebody like King Gray.
Another snap, trips right, Stovall left. And whistles.
Timeout.
Going to talk about it. Coach Benton's going to talk about 9:58 to go, 46-32. Caverna in front by 14. You listen to Panther football on WRUS.
Russellville EPB SmartNet is a locally owned and community-driven power provider. But what does that mean? It means we operate and exist to serve you, our customers and community. Our employees and board members make decisions with you in mind and with the goal of keeping your electric service reliable and rates as low as possible. Being locally owned means we're focused on supporting economic growth and prosperity for the community we serve. Russellville EPB SmartNet, your local power provider.
Scott Waste Services is proud to be the exclusive provider of residential, commercial, and industrial garbage collection for all of Logan County, including the cities of Adairsville, Auburn, Lewisburg, and Russellville. As a reminder, please place your Scott Waste cart within 3 feet of the street the night before your scheduled pickup. For all your waste disposal needs, call Scott Waste at 270-783-4016.
Ray Stadium tonight where the Panthers and Caverna are doing battle. Timeout by Mikey Benton. Leads us to a 3rd and 1, Chris, from the Caverna 45. And still plenty of time down 14. But really like to find the end zone here.
Yeah, got to find the end zone here. Good news. Looks like the rain showers have moved out of the area. That should be gone. And so let's see if without the rain falling, this Panther offense can make something happen here. As we're going to go with a little new formation here, JB, as Hunter Hallman comes off the field. And now they're going to, I thought that was probably going to happen. And Hallman came off the field. It could be an illegal substitution against the Panthers. Coming out of a timeout, you can't have that.
So we had not only that, but 12 on the field. On top of that, Hallman goes off, and still there's 12 on the field. Oh, boy.
So we come out of a timeout for a 3rd and 1-ish to now 3rd and 6. And we're still in kind of this wildcat format or formation with Gardner.
Gardner going to keep it walking behind Sam Edge, and Gardner gets the 5 back to the 30 or the 45. Now we'll have a 4th and 1 from there. Wow.
Yeah.
That hurts.
That hurts bad. It's like I say, compounded by the fact that you do it coming out of the timeout. Really makes it even worse.
Armstrong going to be in. Way in the backfield. I don't know what we're doing. Bad snap. Gardner, can he get there? He does, thank goodness. And we get new life at the 42. All right, let's reset. See what we can come up with. 1st and 10 at the 42 of Caverna. Again, down 14, 9.5 to go.
So all of that kind of out of a Wildcat direct snap to Jamarion Gardner. He's able to pick up on those two carries, roughly 7-8 yards to pick up the first down for the Panthers after the penalty coming out of the timeout. And now, as the clock continues to run, we're under 9.5 to go in this ball game. Panthers down 2 scores, 46-32. Ball on the Caverna 42-yard line, as it looks like they're going to bring out a more traditional offensive set with Hunter Hallman back in the ball game.
So Nurse and Stovall left, JTD and Gardner right. Gray in the backfield. Hallman in the gun. Hallman's going to fake it, keep it, good look at the 40. Hallman trying to get it upfield to the 39. And they'll spot him about the 38 or so. So he'll gain 3 or 4 on the first down carry.
And looks like we've got DJ Elliott cramping it around the 30-yard line.
Had a lot of cramps tonight. Let's take a break while they check on him. Panthers down 14 with 8:44 to go. You listen to Panther Football on WRUS.
At Logan Aluminum, we strive to attain excellence through teamwork. Our team-like structure calls on each employee to perform their job with skill and precision. When we do this, we are successful. These lessons are learned in high school sports every day. Logan Aluminum salutes our young athletes and is proud to sponsor this broadcast of high school sports on WRUS. We're Logan Aluminum, and we're committed to...
Everybody needs a place to sit. Chair, maybe an ottoman, where you can put your feet up and let your cares float away. That's the way it is at Crabtree. Furniture shopping is easy. Crabtree Furniture, it's carefree at Crabtree.
Elliott able to make it off the field under his own power now. 2nd and 7 for the Panthers. Hallman in the shotgun. Twins to the right, twins to the left. Takes the shotgun snap. It's a quick pass over this time. I believe that is Gardner again on the swing pass. And he's going to gain a couple. They're going to mark it at around the 37-yard line. It's going to bring up now 3rd and about 5 for the Russellville Panthers. A little quick hitter there to the right side. Hallman to Gardner. The ball at around the 37-yard line. As the clock rolls under 8 minutes to go in this ball game, Panthers trail 46-32. They've got the ball driving now 3rd and 5 at the 37. Hallman in the shotgun sends trips to the left, one receiver to the right, single coverage, single high safety. He's looking to pass. Lets it go to the right side down the sideline. Going to overthrow everybody with this one. And that's going to bring up now a 4th and 5 for the Russellville Panthers. As Hallman just kind of out through everybody on the right side. I believe that was JTD with single coverage to the right side that time. And just unable to connect. So certainly 4-down territory here with the Russellville Panthers as they're down 2 scores. And let's see what Coach Mikey Benton and the offense can come up with here. As the defense got the stop. They did their part. Now the offense has got to put some points on the board. Again, going to send trips to the left. JTD, the lone wide receiver to the right. Hallman in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Right side to JTD. The pass is low, and they're going to say that he makes the catch, and it's good for a Panther first down. Really nice stop route that time by Jacobian Temple Jacobian Temple Dickerson, my apologies. And good enough for a Panther first down. Ball spotted now at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Trips to the left, same formation. JTD to the right. Hallman in the shotgun. Again, looking to throw. He's going to let it go to the left side down the seam. He's got a wide receiver there. It's Gardner. And it is going to be tipped away at the last minute. He is unable to bring it in. Is Jamarion Gardner. Great effort that time on the seam route, but not able to make the catch now. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Panthers.
Looked like a good 4th down pickup as I was running back from the restroom break because I had too much water there, Mr. McGinnis.
Yes, sir, it happened.
I was like, I can't make the end of the game. We'll make it.
Because it keeps going, going, going.
Was it 4th and 5 or so that we picked
It
up?
was.
6?
Yep.
Excellent.
Yep. Nice throw, nice catch.
2nd and 10 here from the 29. 2 receivers either side. Shotgun Hallman. Gray to his right. Hallman back to pass. Looking downfield. Got a man in Nurse, and it's knocked down incomplete. Great defensive effort by number 24, that's Wagner.
Yep, really nice job by Wagner. Wagner's played a good football game tonight. He's kind of an unsung player for this Caverna team, but he's had some good runs tonight out of the backfield and a really nice defensive play there to break up the pass. Looked like LeBron Nurse was in good position, but a really nice play now. Going to bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Panther offense. Got to find a way to get some points on this drive.
3rd and 10 from the 29. And let's see, we're going to go JTD single, trips left. Gardner to the right side on 3rd and 10. Don't need it all here, but love to pick up some. Passing is Hallman. It's deflected at the line, incomplete. And a lot of your game comes down to right here on this play on 4th and 10.
Yep. Converted on 4th and 5 just a few moments ago. Now 4th and 10, and a really nice play that time again by Kenyon Martin. That young man has been as good as advertised on both sides of the ball as well. This is a solid Caverna Colonel football team, and they're giving the Panthers all they want right now.
Yep, no doubt about it. 4th and 10 from the 29. Hallman gets the play call from Coach Benton. And Panthers break the huddle. Trips left, single right. Gardner to the right. Hallman in the gun.
See if I can look at McCabe's in the middle this time.
Low snap. Going for the home run ball. Someone's there in Stovall. He runs underneath the touchdown. What a play. Good gravy. Did we need it?
Absolutely. Another touchdown pass. Hallman to Stovall. They run trips to the left. They sing a wide receiver single to the right. And in doing that, they spread out the defense. Man-to-man coverage that time on Stovall. And he just flat outran his defender to the end zone. Hallman with another beautiful ball. Touchdown Panthers with 7 minutes to go. It's 46-38 with the point after pending.
Wow. Panthers still in it. Love to see them get the 2-pointer here. Go back to that Wildcat from here. I kind of like that. Hallman in the gun. Snap. Giving it to Tutu. I mean, nothing doing. Tutu stays on his feet, gives a great effort. We've got to stop. That play does not work from the 2-point conversion. 7 minutes to go, but we're within one score, but we will need the 2-point conversion. We trail Caverna 46-38. It's the Panther football on WRUS.
At H&H Sheet Metal, we recognize the tremendous lessons our young people learn by participating in high school sports. Lessons in teamwork and accountability, hard work and perseverance, and finally, how to win and lose the race. These lessons will be applied every day of their adult life. At H&H Sheet Metal, many of our employees are former athletes because they continue to put what they learned into practice. We are proud to support our local schools and proud to sponsor this broadcast.
This is David Guine of Riley White in downtown Russellville. We are proud to support this broadcast of high school sports because we know our young people work hard every day in the classroom, on the practice field, and at game time. Their effort today will reap the benefits for years to come. We understand the value of hard work because we strive daily to be your total healthcare solution. Whether it's prescriptions, home oxygen, diabetic supplies, or medical equipment, Riley White is eager to earn your business.
7 minutes remain, and the Panthers are going to kick off to Caverna. Chris, why don't you go ahead, sir?
Well, the Russellville Panthers used 12 plays to go 54 yards, take 4:46 off the clock. Hallman hits Stovall in stride for the 29-yard touchdown pass. The 2-point conversion, no good. Panthers trail 46-38. 7 minutes remaining in the ball game, and they will kick off. And all of the Caverna Colonels, except one, up on the 10-yard mark for the onside attempt.
He's going to kick it short again. It's going to bounce over the yard. A lot of plays. I think Caverna's got it, but man, that was close. Caverna should have it at their own 42. 1st and 10 there, 7 minutes to go, up 8 points. Panther defense obviously going to have to get a stop here.
Yep, got to get it stopped. You forced one last time, the first time in a long time that you were able to force the Caverna Colonels offense off the field. Almost came up with another onside, and you say, well, okay, why do they continue to do that? Well, the one time they kicked it away and kicked it deep to Tyson Martin, he ran it 80 yards back for a touchdown in a big momentum swing when the Panthers had a huge play to take the lead there. And so you don't want to kick it off to that guy and have him do that again. So then you had an onside kick that worked, so you feel like you got a little something working there. And you'd rather give him the ball at the 42 or 43 than have him run one back on you.
You got it. 1st and 10 there from the 42. Going to be a pitch to Tyson Martin. Going to cut it back to the center of the field. Stovall is there. Lays it down. What a tackle.
I don't know how that's not a horse collar, but nobody threw the penalty.
Wow. 1 yard gain, 2nd and 9. We'll take that play. We needed it.
Absolutely. Panther defense is fired up about it, like that part. But I like to say JB from here looked like he certainly had the young man.
A lot of pie,
yeah,
didn't he?
Yeah, he was all around that shoulder pad area from behind.
2nd and 9 from the 43. Single receiver left, bunched in tight everywhere else. Snap, pitch to Martin. Martin goes left, now tries to cut it back right. Got some running room, but Tutu's there, knocks him out of bounds around the 44-45. So he'll gain 1 or 2 at best and bring up a 3rd long.
And again, Tutu McCage willing to give up his body there to go in and make the big hit to knock Martin out of bounds. And I think they're in Martin's head a little bit now. And now the coach is imploring the official. They're blowing the whistle to blow the play dead. They're going to call a timeout now. It's because they're going to have to do something because we can't just sit here and do nothing and have this conversation. As I think that the young man Martin wasn't happy with the hit or maybe wasn't happy with the reaction. And then the official had words with him, and then he kind of acted like his shoulder was hurt where the coach was fired up because he's been fired up the entire time.
He's fiery.
Yeah, he's a character.
So Caverna's going to burn one.
Yes. Which is fine with me, frankly. I got no problem with them taking a timeout here. The Panthers have 2 left. Caverna's still got 1. 5:51 left in this ball game. 3rd and 7. It's a big play for both the offense and the defense here. So probably a good spot to kind of talk it over.
Ball there at the 44, as Chris said. They need the 48 of Russellville for a first down. It's 3rd down. Caverna's up 8, so you think. You don't know. But you think if you stop them anywhere short of the first down, you would think Caverna may punt just to pin Russellville back and say, hey, you got to score and go for 2. But we'll see. Got to get a stop to make them make that decision. 3rd and 8 from the 44. Takes the pitch. Back to pass is Crane. Got a man over the middle, but Tutu's there, and he picks it off. No, he got it.
Either way. And a great defensive effort by Tutu McCage to come back and make a play on the ball. And, give credit where credit is due. I think it was actually Russell Williams, the receiver, who kind of knocked it out at the last minute to keep McCage from coming up with the interception. And now the fiery head coach is screaming at his freshman punter to go kick the ball.
4th and 8 there. Definitely send somebody back.
I feel like we need to find a character for that guy to play in the cemetery tours because he is a great actor.
That would be good.
He is phenomenal. I like the passion.
Oh, gosh. We'll have enough people off the field. Get off the field ball. That's what he does. Well done. Don't jump. Good snap. Good punt. Carter's got to go get it from the 21 and bobbles it back to the 13. Now it's at the 11. Gardner got to get on his horse to the 15. And he fumbles it at the 15, but it goes out of bounds. Good gravy, Chris. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
So it went backwards 10 yards, then it went sideways 12, and all of that to say the Russellville Panthers are going to take possession, JB. 1st and 10, 5:34 left in this ball game. They trail 46-38. They got the ball. They got their offense on the field. It's 1st and 10. We can forget all of that and just say, hey, we got the stop we needed.
Yep.
We got the stop. That was the most important thing. Check that box. Now it's 1st and 10. You got 5:34 to go. You're within a score and that 2-point conversion. So now the offense needs to go to work.
Yep.
Ball at the 16 of the Russellville Panthers.
Going to send Stovall and Nurse right. JTD, no, them two left. JTD right. 2 men in the backfield, I think, is Gray and Gardner. Snap. Nope, that's 2-2. 2-2 up the middle. Little dive across the 20 to the 22. So he'll gain 6 or so on first down. And 2-2 slow to get up, but does pop up. We'll give him the 22-yard line. Give him 6.
13 carries for 61 yards and 2 scores on the ground now for McCage, who is showing that he is a valuable running back for this Panther attack as well.
Armstrong going to check in for him. So Armstrong and Gray, your 2 running backs, with Gardner and Tutu on the bench. Interesting that Gardner just has not seen the ball a lot at the running back position this second half. He was our whole offense there that first quarter. Going to get Gray the football, nothing doing. He'll be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think they'll even mark him a yard loss to the 21. Being up third down, 3rd and 5 from the 21.
Keaton Gray on the run for your Panthers.
Clock working at 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, that's the other part of it, JB, is you've got to be cognizant of the clock. I mean, going all the way down the field and scoring, taking 4.5 minutes off and running it out. You got to be able to score and get the 2-point conversion if you're going to do that. So you're not going to leave any more time for this Caverna offense. That may be part of the goal as well. But to do that, you got to continue to move the chains.
Wait on the snap. Allman low, looking, got a man. It's Nurse, catches it 25, 30. He fumbles it at the 40, and it's a turnover there. Returnable by the quarterback, also the lineman at the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Crane.
Wow. Absolutely insane what just happened. Great job by Hallman. He finds LeBrian Nurse. Nurse makes a move, gets to the outside, gets positive yardage, but he's just loose with the football. And the Colonels are able to poke it out, come up with it, the scoop and the score. And with 3:46 remaining in this football game, Caverna now leads Russellville 52-38 with the extra point ensuing.
He had the ball around the 40-yard line, 1st and 10, and instead, almost pretty much ball game.
Yep.
Wow. Heartbreak. Crane goes underneath center. 2 men in his backfield for the 2-point try. Bobbles a snap, stays on his feet though. Jukes, jives, dives for the end zone, and he gets there. 2-point conversion is good, and with 3:36 to go, it's 54-38. Caverna. You listen to Panther football on WRUF. It's that time of year. Football season is here. I'm John Brett Reynolds with First Southern National Bank, and we love supporting local athletics. Coach Ken Barrett and Coach Stumpy Baker instilled a sense of integrity, dignity, and responsibility in their players. And at First Southern, it is our goal to uphold these same values while serving you, our customers. We would love to see you at our 88 South Levin Street location.
A funeral service should be an event that honors and highlights your loved one's life. It should be both meaningful and memorial, and as unique as the individual being celebrated. The service should reflect the personal values, interests, and experiences. All of those things that form the rich tapestry of a life worth celebrating. I'm Will McCormick of Price Funeral Home, and along with Jason Raleigh, we understand the importance of creating a meaningful funeral service. For more information, visit pricefuneralhome.com.
Ray Stadium tonight, where we've had an exciting shootout game. Looks like Caverna going to hang on. They're going to kick off. I did not see a penalty from the Panther 45.
Yeah, there was a penalty, an unsportsmanlike conduct, I believe, on the Panthers during the 2-point conversion that led to the 15-yarder.
So, plenty of options here for Caverna. Pin Russell back. End over end, spiraling kick towards the sideline at the 10. Let it just go out of bounds, and they do it to 5. So that'll be a big break for Russellville and should get the ball at their own 35-yard line. Chris, what you got?
The Panthers had what they wanted. They found LeBrian Nurse on the left side. He was running upfield when the ball got knocked away. Crane with the 40-yard scoop and score. He also gets the 2-point conversion. Caverna takes a 54-38 lead. 3:46 remaining in this ball game. Russellville will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
Kansas is going to have to score quick with 3:46 to go because you got to have 2 possessions.
And again, before the rain, the Panthers had shown the ability to do that in this ballgame against the Caverna defense. They had a couple of quick strikes, and we'll see if we can find it here with the wet turf.
Snap, Hallman bobbles it. Now going to take off and run and get rid of it. Throw it high, double coverage, and it is intercepted this time by Crane. So we've got a fumble recovery and now an INT. And plays quarterback.
Yes, by the way. Sells popcorn, probably does the dishes.
So Caverna will take over up 16 with 3:38 to go around their own 40-yard line.
And so is that, I know it's Holman's, he's got two interceptions on the night?
Correct.
So 2 interceptions and the fumble. So the 3 turnovers that, ultimately are going to end up being the difference in this football game tonight is the Russellville Panthers. You would love to say, put up 38 points at this point. That ought to be enough to win.
Correct.
But when you can't stop the other team and you continue to give them extra possessions, the math just doesn't work.
Well, you say, hey, we're going to put 38. You just really think you got to win at the end of the night. Not going to be the case. 3:38 to go. Caverna up 16 points and has the football. Now just time to milk the clock. Snap. It's going to be a handoff. Met in the backfield are the Panthers and bring him down. Did not see who carried it. I assume it's Wagner, and it is. Gain of 1 to the 39.
And this is a situation, too, JB, where you've got to be real careful right now if you're the Russellville Panthers, because with these really talented running backs for Caverna's not going to look to do anything special. They're not going to look to do anything fancy. They got 3 minutes left. We're just going to student body right, student body left. But if you're not paying attention, they could break one 60 yards on you right here just to kind of add insult to injury and put 60 on you.
Good point. Caverna taking their time. Got 5 seconds to snap. Get it off. Handoff. Going to be Martin. Martin pushes the pile to the 43, 44, so he'll gain 5 or so. And bring up 3rd and about 4 to go. 2:40 remains.
And when we came into this game talking about Tyson Martin, and the young man put up 358 yards of rushing, had 5 rushing touchdowns, 1 fumble recovery for a touchdown last week against Fulton County. These backs have been as good as advertised. Caverna's not a bad football team.
And he's going to take his time as a quarterback in Crane and wait for the official to start counting down before he takes the snap. That happens, and Crane takes the snap. Going to hand it off to Martin. Panthers are there. Can we bring him down? We do. I believe he'll be short by about a yard of the first down. At the 47, the next 48, so bring up 4th and 1. And with 2 minutes to go, Coach Benton's going to call timeout to stop the clock at 1:57. We'll take one with them with Caverna up 54-38. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Want faster, more reliable internet? Penny Ryle Electric is proud to help power EnergyNet Fiber Internet Service. Stream your favorite shows, game with unlimited data, work from home, or power your home security with a reliable EnergyNet connection. EnergyNet has gig-speed fiber internet packages starting at just $59.95 per month. And we offer local service. Check GoEnergyNet.com to see if EnergyNet Fiber Internet is available in your home.
Served with tasty sides like baked beans, white beans, coleslaw, and potato salad. Finish it off with a slice of homemade pie or one of Roy's one-of-a-kind fried thighs. Hungry yet? Head to Roy's Barbecue, 101 Sarah Lane, just off the Russellville bypass, and the Little Tent, 414 Franklin Street, Russellville.
We're going for it on 4th down with the quarterback sneak. Panthers are there. I think we stop him. And Russell should get the ball, but we'll wait on the spot. Can't believe they went for it and then just put it away. But again, up 16, minute 52, but that's going to give the Panthers at least a shot for Hallman to To at least take some shots at the end zone.
And Crane has stayed on the ground saying, this is where I ended up, trying to plead his case that it's enough for a first down.
Yeah, it's not. It'll be short, and the Panthers take over at the Caverna 47, first and 10. Russell does trail 54-38 with 1:52 to go.
And now the flag. And the excitable coach is still excitable, even at 4th and 1 with a 2-score lead and 1:52 left. He's out beyond the numbers.
Penalty on Caverna.
And the officials have still said it's still Russellville's ball, first down. And so now you've given us 15 yards for an unsportsmanlike conduct on the coach, right?
I assume so. Mark it all the way to the 32. So, I mean, take 4 shots at the end zone. And onside kick, give yourself a chance.
Right.
Easier said than done, I know, but that's the plan. Holman in, Gardner to the right, trips right, single receiver left to Stovall. Snap, Holman back to pass, looking, going to dump it over the middle. It's complete to Nurse at the 25 and goes down at the 24-yard line, gain of 8.
Holman sprints over to Coach Mikey Benton, gets the play call, wants everybody lined up, says, I'll tell you what it is when we get there. Come on. Hustle up.
Same formation, just let's run this play. 1:30 to go on 2nd and 2. Holman takes a snap, low again. In trouble, but gets rid of it. Throws for the end zone for 2-2, and it is intercepted, I believe. Nope, dropped incomplete. Back to the end zone. Clock will stop at 1:19. Plenty of time at 3rd and 2 from the 24.
It's 3rd down and 2 for your Panther offense.
Panthers down 16.
And on this one, JB, I know you mentioned taking 4 straight shots. If they're going to back off, if they're going to sag and kind of play a little prevent here, go ahead and get something. Because the clock's going to stop on the first down at least till the chains are set. And so, go ahead and get something quick that gets you the first down. Be ready to snap the ball once the clock, once the ball's put in play. And that way you don't lose any time here. But go ahead and pick up the first down here if at all possible.
Trips right. Holman looking for Stovall. Got him complete at the 19. Don't go backwards. And they're going to mark him down at the 23, which is not enough for a first down, so the clock's going to continue to work. Oh, boy.
Yep, and that's just game awareness there. Knowing the situation, knowing the circumstances, knowing where the sticks are, getting to the sticks and then getting down.
4th and 1, 50 seconds to go. Snap, back to pass. Holman rolls to his right, throws it towards Enzo, and Nursey's there. Touchdown, Russellville from 23. Okay. We're still here, Chris.
We are still. It feels like we've been here a while.
We have been. We're still in it.
So Nurse with the 23-yard touchdown reception. The Panthers are now lined up for the 2-point conversion. They trail 54-44, 43 seconds left. Got to have 2 here.
Got to have it. That's right. Down 16, you got to do it twice. You got to do it here. Do not run up the middle here. That play has not been there. Snap, Holman looking. Got a man. It's tipped, incomplete, and that will do it. 43 seconds to go, 54-44. 2-point conversion fails, down 10. Come back to Panther football on WRUF.
Are you finding that you just aren't using your home phone as much as you used to? Instead, are you using your cell phone and your home Wi-Fi to stay connected to friends and family? Did you know that you could drop your home phone with LTC Connect and still retain your cooperative ownership with your internet package? Yeah, you could save approximately $20 per month when also considering all the taxes and fees from the phone line. Simply call LTC Connect today to learn more.
For decades, Logan Memorial Hospital has provided personal, compassionate care in the expected and unexpected moments of life. From adolescence through adulthood, orthopedic care to emergencies, we're committed to improving life and health in this community we all love. Visit loganmemorial.com to make an appointment or find a provider today. Be well, live well. That's why we're here. Logan Memorial Hospital.
We're Ray Stadium tonight, wrapping things up here. We've got 43 seconds to go, and I assume the Panthers are going to try the onside kick from the 40. Everybody bunched in tight. JTD will approach. Low kick, bouncing, stays on the ground, and it's a free-for-all.
I think the Panthers have got it.
I do too. They're saying they do. Several of them are saying they do, but we'll wait for the officials.
Nope.
Caverna's got it. Chris, how do we score there, sir?
Well, the Russellville Panthers went 4 plays, 47 yards, take 1:09 off the clock, 23-yard touchdown pass from Hallman to Nurse. The 2-point conversion is no good. And the Russellville Panthers now trail Caverna 54-44. It's 54-44, 42 seconds left. Caverna with the ball first and 10. And the ball is going to be around the 47-yard line.
One knee should do it. Crane goes underneath center, takes the snap, puts the knee down, and that should do it tonight. Panthers are going to fall to Caverna 54-44 at Ray Stadium. Fall to 1-1 in district play, and then we'll host Fulton County next week to determine if they're going to get a home playoff game. Caverna takes one more knee just for good measure, and that officially now will end the game. We'll come back and wrap things up here, give you the stats and the score recap as the Panthers fall tonight 54-44 to Caverna at Ray Stadium on Tobacco Festival weekend and honoring the history state championship team. You're listening to High School Sports on WRU.
I'm Brian White, president of Auburn Bank, and I'm inviting you to months of planning, preparation, construction, moving. We're excited to be open in